Intermission. Rob will join me post-game as well. Cam Moon's ready to go. It should be a beauty. The Edmonton Oilers against the Dallas Stars, a rematch of last year's conference final. Coming up next on 40 Oilers NHL Hockey and the Oilers Radio Network.
Believing in yourself takes confidence. At Portage College, 93% of grads say their education gave them the skills and knowledge they needed for their careers. That's the kind of confidence that leads to great results. Learn more at portagecollege.ca.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50, presented by Rogers, is back and bigger than ever. The largest 50-50 in sports offers early bird draws, bonus raffles, and a main jackpot, which is growing by the second. With over $100 million invested across OilCountry, your support directly helps kids, families, and communities in need. Maybe you'll be our next winner. Get your tickets right now at EdmontonOilers.com and help make OilCountry a better place.
AGLC license number 696879.
Pizza 73, the official pizza of your Edmonton Oilers. Loyal to the oil, in Edmonton we trust. Rising to the top like a pizza crust. Got the flavors to play, yeah. Cooking on ice. Hunger happens, gotta score a slice. Let's go Oilers, each time unite. Ice District to Jasper, downtown to White. Wearing orange and blue, game on the street. Make the right call, Pizza 73. Let's go Oilers.
737373, Pizza 73.
Experience a game day meal that's second to none. Fanfare with Skip is your all-star lineup of local restaurants this hockey season. Watch Jack Michaels give you the play-by-play on each restaurant's connection to the community and our team. Visit EdmontonOilers.com/skip to watch this month's episode with Foxburger. Then open your Skip app and tap in an order with exclusive fan access to a deal each game day during the month.
Did somebody say Skip?
Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
Portage College graduates are incredibly employable. How does Portage know? 99% of employers surveyed said they would hire a Portage grad. Get career ready at Portage College. Learn more by visiting portagecollege.ca.
Us come and with glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
This is Oil Country. Now, with the call of tonight's exclusive NHL broadcast, Bob Stauffer and Cam Moon on the Oilers Radio Network.
It's the last home game before a 4-game road trip. The Edmonton Oilers host the Dallas Stars. Good evening, Cam Moon, along with Bob Stauffer, Brent Griffiths, Rob Brown, Aiden Gannum, Jack Michaels, Brendan Escott. We are the Oilers Radio Network. And the starting lineup, it's brought to you by Coventry Homes. Flexibility within reach. Get back in the game with customizable designs by Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers. For the Oilers, up front, Leon Draisaitl with Vasily Podkolzin and Victor Arvidsson. On defense, Darnell Nurse and Jake Wallman. In goal, it's Stuart Skinner. For the Stars, Rope Hintz with Jason Robertson and Mikko Rantanen. Up front, on defense, Essa Lindell and Cody Ceci. In goal, it's Jake Ottinger. The referees, Peter McDougall and Chris Schlenker. Andrew Smith and Julien Fournier are on the lines. We drop the puck. We're underway here at Rogers Place. The Oilers and the Stars. And the puck goes into the Star zone. Draisaitl left wing corner. Centering pass. And the save made by Ottinger. The rebound. And he covers that up as Draisaitl, just 16 seconds into this first period, gets it to the front of the net, and Ottinger had to be sharp.
Well, I thought the play might be offside of the blue line. And that's the way it's gone for Victor Arvidsson, who's got just 7 goals this year. Leon whips one in front. He can't quite pick it up cleanly, and Ottinger fights it off and gets a stop. And unfortunately unable to grab the rebound in tight was Victor Arvidsson.
Face off to the right of Ottinger.
Good save by Ottinger, who's a terrific goalie.
Second in wins in the National Hockey League with 30. 26 saves and a 3-2 overtime win versus Calgary on Thursday, his last game, as puck played into the Edmonton zone. And this is a Dallas team that has won 7 of their last 8. Puck brought in on the right wing, and Wallman will give it to Arvidsson, goes to the right wing corner. It's checked along the boards. The puck cleared out by Dadonov. It'll get to center ice. Puck dumped in by Wallman. Ottinger will set it. The Stars team also 12-2-1 in their last 15. They've been rolling. Yeah, that's all. Puck cleared into the Oilers zone. Skinner to play. Got it to the corner. It's up against the boards. Granton in on the end boards to Robertson over on the left side. He's up against that left side. McDavid comes in and puck goes free. Kulak tied up by Hintz. Puck goes to the middle. Walking in, the shot by Harley, just wide of the Edmonton net. It's in behind the goal. Bouchard gets his stick lifted by Rantanen, who kept it in. Kulak's got to turn back for it. Comes up the left wing. We're scoreless. We're here in the first. The Oilers hosting the Stars. Minute and a half gone. McDavid brings the puck in over the line. His shot, and the save made by Ottinger as McDavid with a burst of speed over the Dallas blue line.
Connor was at his end of his shift there. You could have called 2 or 3 penalties in the Oilers D zone, and Dallas got away with some strong stick play. That's how you call it if there was no call. So obviously we've got a little bit looser standard. Keep an eye on that as this one goes on. 2 righties together in this third pairing with Emberson and Stetcher. Again, the Oilers playing basically without their best all-around defenseman over the last 2 years. He was acquired at the deadline a couple of years ago. T.S. Ekholm not available, core injury. Klingberg also out.
In behind the net, Matt Dumba gets it up the right wing and out. Now to Bischel, gets the puck into the Edmonton zone, put it in behind the goal. It goes past Duchesne, and Stetcher can clear it. Dumba to Duchesne, now to Granlund, into the Oiler end, tried to cut to the middle, and he lost it. And Kapanen brings it out for Edmonton, drops it to Emberson. Off the right wing boards, it goes in behind the Dallas net, over the left side for Corey Perry. Perry put it in behind the goal. Bischel to the corner, takes the hit there from Max Jones, who had an assist in his Oilers debut a couple of nights ago. Puck sent back to the right wing point. Emberson down the boards to the end to Perry in front of the net, and it goes just past Kapanen, and Granlund will get it out. Inside his own blue line. It's Wallman. The left wing, just off the stick of Janmark. The puck goes into Dallas territory and up near the line. Beck trying to get it out. He does, and it's a glove pass, so we get the whistle. 2 minutes, 40 seconds gone here in a scoreless first. Oilers haven't played Dallas since October 19th. There was a 4-1 loss in Dallas.
Edmonton had a poor October, and then really from November the 7th until February the 7th, Edmonton had the best record in the National Hockey League. Then a poor return from the Four Nations face-off.
It was a little wobbly out of the gate there, that's for sure.
2 wins in the last 3. Didn't like the home start against Anaheim. Got killed 5v5.
Puck played in front of the net by Hyman. It goes back to the left point. Nurse will blast it, and that goes off a stick and wide. Up to the right point. Wallman couldn't keep it in. It comes out across to Nurse. Now to Jake Wallman. Over to Nurse inside the Edmonton blue line. Nurse up the left wing. Glances off the stick, goes up into the air, comes back to Nurse. And the puck cleared out by Ceci down the left wing to Steele. Goes to the left corner. Sam Steele on the end boards. To the side of the net, and Skinner is able to cover it up. Sam Steele playing in his 400th NHL game, the product of Ardrossan. Be a face-off in the Oilers zone.
Sam had a couple big years with the Regina Pats in the WHL.
Sure did.
And has just signed a 2-year extension in the low 2s. He's represented by Edmonton's Jerry Johansson.
Face off to the left of Skinner. 25 saves in that 3-2 overtime win over Montreal on Thursday. Puck to the left wing corner of the Edmonton zone. Bouchard to the end boards, goes to Johnston. Will rim it back to the point, but Harley wasn't quite there yet.
This is a matchup. This third line for Edmonton against the third line for Dallas.
Onger lost it. Puck comes in front. Shot wide by Henrique. It rolls in front of the net, and Ottinger was able to get it just off his stick to the line. Fired by Kulak. It goes wide. Harley up the right wing to Johnston. He's trying to clear it. He does. What a great chance for Edmonton. Ottinger looks like he tripped in behind the net. Ben into the Oilers zone. Has it on the right wing. Up to the blue line to Ceci. Down the left wing to Lindell. His shot partially blocked. Johnston got it over to the right wing. It's in the right wing corner. Henrique in behind the net to Kulak. Now to Bouchard. The right wing boards. It gets cleared out by Connor Brown. Bouchard has it just inside the Edmonton blue line. On the right wing to Brown. He'll dump it in. Ottinger to play it. To Ceci. Didn't get a lot on his pass. And there's going to be a penalty.
How is that after what you didn't call in the first shift of the game, you make that call? Where is the consistency in this league? And I'm sorry, Leon's questioning that, and he should be.
Edmonton number 29 was a 2-minute minor slash.
Call it a slash. 4:24 into a scoreless first. First power play of the game goes to the Stars.
In one sequence on McDavid's line's first shift, and there were two hard sticks like that in on players, a no call. And Draisaitl on a bit of a flyby gets nicked. Dallas gets their first power play. Middle of the road in the league at 15, 22.6. Oilers poor penalty kill, 24th in the league at 75.7, but Edmonton won a draw.
And Nurse can clear it down the ice. Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts. Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. With scoreless, we're here on the first. The Oilers and the Stars. Up to center, puck brought in. Hintz to Robertson to Hintz down the left wing corner of the Edmonton zone. Puck cleared out. Good work by Connor Brown to get it down the ice. Thomas Harley back into his own end. He'll come up through the middle. Harley to center. Made a move at the line. Has it on the right wing. Comes across. And walking in. The shot. Save made by Skinner off of Robertson. Puck to the left wing point. Robertson keeping it in. To Johnston to the blue line to Harley. Down the left wing to Robertson. He'll swing a pass all the way across to Rantanen. Has it on the right side. Saucers it out to Johnston. Over to Robertson. Down the left wing to the left wing corner. Robertson to Johnston, top of the circle, to the blue line to Harley, back to Johnston. He'll go cross ice to Rantanen, has it on the right wing. Rantanen to the right wing corner. Holds on. Saucers it to the middle, it comes across. Johnston to the blue line, gave it to Harley, over to Rantanen. Rantanen in front, save, rebound, scores. Johnston off the side of the net, gets a power play goal, and it's 1-0 for Dallas. And Johnston's got points in 9 straight games.
And Leon still having a little bit of an exchange there. The unit of Nugent Hopkins and Henrique don't have the same speed on the tracking, on the slide across, on the PK that Brown and Janmark do, and Dallas made their most of their power play, and they lead it 1-0.
Stuart Skinner stopped the initial shot. That rebound just bounced over to Wyatt Johnston. He gets his 24th of the year. 5:48 time of the goal. 1-0 Stars lead as they are 1-for-1 on the power play. Puck brought in. McDavid to the middle. To Draisaitl. Rebound. Somehow Ottinger got a piece of it off of McDavid. Wallman on the right point. Down the left wing to Draisaitl. Now to Nurse. To McDavid. Brings it up to the top of the circle. To the net. To the right side. Behind it. Jams it in. Scores! What a play! I think Hyman got his stick on it as McDavid jammed it to the front of the net, and this game's tied at 1.
Yeah, Connor McDavid on the interchange there with Darnell Nurse, and then he walks around
And Hyman got his stick on it.
21st of the year for Zach Hyman.
The Oilers answer back just 24 seconds later. Yeah, McDavid had rolled it past Ottinger and it went along the goal line, and there was Zach Hyman to jam it home. And the Oilers tie the game up. 6:12 time of the goal. Puck comes in front of the Dallas net, but sent over to Beck on the left wing, and he'll get it out all the way down the ice, icing against the Stars. Hintz picks up the assist on the goal by Johnston. David will get an assist on the goal by Zach Hyman. We're tied at 1. We're here in the first. The Oilers and the Stars face off in the Dallas zone to the right of Ottinger. Draisaitl, McDavid, and Hyman are out there. Bouchard and Kulak. Puck goes in behind the net. Bischel gets it up the left wing, doesn't get it out. Draisaitl put it across the line. It does come out. Edmonton has to regroup. Draisaitl, right wing to Hyman. The Oilers had to regroup again. This time the pass on the right to McDavid. It was looking for Kulak. It missed him. It goes deep into the Oilers zone. Kulak will wheel it out through the middle. We're tied at 1. We're in the first. Kulak clears it. We're 7 minutes into the period. Harley over to the right wing to Donoff. That's offside against the Stars. We can take a break. Tied at 1. Oilers and Dallas here at Rogers Place. We'll be right back. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Be a savvy Edmonton hotel shopper. Book through edmontonsbesthotels.com and receive up to $225 in cash rewards. There are over 55 member hotels to choose from, offering their best value rates. edmontonsbesthotels.com. Rewards with every booking.
From your home to the ice rink, ATCO Energy is there. As the official energy provider of Rogers Place, we're also proud partners of the Edmonton Oilers. ATCO Energy, powering your place. Customers are free to purchase natural gas services or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822.
MIC is a leader in medical imaging and the official medical imaging provider to the Edmonton Oilers. Make MIC your choice. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, the game doesn't stop for injury. MIC's sports medicine imaging specialists can help you get back in the game with a timely and expert diagnosis. Go where the pros go. For a location near you, visit mic.ca.
Be a savvy Edmonton hotel shopper. Book through edmontonsbesthotels.com and receive up to $225 in cash rewards. There are over 55 member hotels to choose from, offering their best value rates. edmontonsbesthotels.com. Rewards with every booking.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Oilers and Stars tied at 1 here in the first. We've played 7 minutes, 3 seconds of the opening period. Tonight's Oilers Mega 50-50. It's presented by Rogers. It's in support of Enoch Cree Nation adult programming, empowering its members to achieve excellence by embracing unique opportunities and fostering growth. Get your tickets now at edmontonoilers.com/5050 to support. Grand total right now over $917,000. Up the right wing, puck gets to center ice. Podkolzin will dump it in. Podkolzin playing his 200th NHL game tonight. He'll get the puck to the right side and went off the stick of Draisaitl, and it's brought out. Badon off to center ice, he'll dump it in. Wallman on the end boards. Comes free to Johnston, try to make a pass, fanned on it. Arvidsson will get it out to center now to Draisaitl to Arvidsson into the Dallas zone. Back to Draisaitl. He was looking for Podkolzin. That doesn't connect. Ben will get it out. Up the right wing to Donoff into the Oiler end. On the right wing, shoved off of it. Good play there by Nurse. And Draisaitl gets to center for Edmonton. The left wing to Arvidsson. Puts it off the end boards. It goes to the right. Emberson. Got it down low, but it gets broken up. Lindell will clear it, but it doesn't get out. Good work by Emberson. He kept it in. Gave it to Max Jones. Skates across the top of the circles to Stetcher. Down the left wing, but to Don off there for the Stars. Will bank it out to center ice. Stetcher steps right up to it. He'll bring it in. He's got room through the middle to the net. He can't get a shot. And to the right wing corner, trying to backhand it in front of the goal.
Where's the hook?
Stars come out 2-on-1. Here's Hintz over the line, down the right wing. Good defensive play by Emberson. Never got a shot away. Lindell off the left point to the middle. Ripped towards the net, knocked out by Skinner. Back to the right wing corner. Rantanen looking for it on the left wing. We'll get the puck across on the right. The shot high and wide off the glass. Lindell in front of the net. That one off a stick goes over to the right wing boards. Off the right wing is Robertson. Up to the blue line, turns the shot, and it's blocked. Comes to the blue line. Ceci kept it in. Ceci has it on the blue line. Right wing for Hintz. To the corner, Rantanen out to Rope Hintz, and he fans on his shot. And the puck gets lifted up by Stetcher. Doesn't get it out. Now he does. It'll go down the ice. It will not be icing against Edmonton. We're tied at 1. We got 10:45 to go in the first period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We are at Rogers Place. Sent off the right wing boards into the Edmonton zone. Rimmed by Kulak, kept in by Harley of the Stars. Behind the net to Duchesne. Goes over to the right. Taken off of it by Kulak, and the puck cleared out. It's Hyman trying to get control. It's right in front of the Stars bench. Across to Bouchard. Into the middle. Nugent Hopkins over the line to McDavid. Back to the point. Kulak shot. That one hits somebody in front of the net. Puck goes to the left wing corner. Hyman up against the boards. With Labushkin right on him. He gets pinned. Harley digs the puck out. Gets it to the blue line. It's capped in. Goes off of McDavid, and bringing it out through center is Harley. Into the Edmonton zone. Drops it to Rantanen, to Harley in front. And that pass just does not connect with Granlund. He was tied up. Bouchard will bring it out for the Oilers. Into the Stars zone on the right wing. Dump it in. Goes to the left wing corner. Brown took a hit. Bork will get it off the boards to the line and out. Nurse at center ice. Tied at 1 here in the first. Up the right wing to Connor Brown. Into the Stars zone. To the right wing corner. Around to the left wing point to Nurse. It's it off the corner boards. It's behind the net. Bischel will rim it. Doesn't get it out. Gets another chance. Had Henrique in front of him. This time gives it away to Brown. Brown centering pass goes through the slot. Kept in by Wallman. To Henrique in the right wing corner. To the right wing point. Nurse to Henrique. Plays it low. Brown goes in behind the net. He got tied up. Steele gets a loose puck for the Stars. They get it to center ice, where he gave it to Bork. He'll shoot it in. Behind his own goal is Bouchard. 8:39 to go in the first. Tied at 1, the Oilers and Dallas. Draisaitl to Arvidsson. That's offside. Oilers don't touch it. Stars get it out. It's Robertson to center. He'll bounce it in. Along the left wing boards, Robertson was looking for it. Instead, it was Bouchard through the middle of Podkolzin. Now to Draisaitl. In over the line to Arvidsson. Cross ice. Podkolzin, a bouncing puck. Couldn't get his stick on it. It's in behind the net. Podkolzin will get it out front. Forced into the left wing corner. It's passed behind the goal. Picked off by Robertson. He'll scoop it up and out through the middle. Turned up by Bouchard on the right wing to Arvidsson. Now to Draisaitl. Throw it in cross corner. Harley up the right wing, got it out. Giving it to Ben. A little across to Lindell. To the Edmonton blue line, poked in by Johnston. It goes to the end boards. To Donoff. Right in behind the net. Wallman is there for Edmonton. He'll get it out through the middle to Hyman. Breakaway pass. Hyman shot. Scores! Zach Hyman on the pass from Wallman. And the Oilers have a 2-1 lead.
What a pass by Jake Wallman. And Zach Hyman was on his horse. That is an elevated pass up and over to the defender. Hyman skates right into a long bomb on the stretch and sifts one home for a second of the game.
Welcome to the team, Jake Wallman. That was some play. And Hyman scores at 12:26 of the first period and gives the Oilers their first lead. Shot into the Dallas zone. It's centered off the stick of the netminder Ottinger, and now it goes to the blue line. Emberson will keep it in for Edmonton. His shot towards the net gets blocked, and Duchesne will bring it out for the Stars. Left wing to Marchment. Crisscrosses at the blue line, gets the puck in. It goes to Harley. A little backhand hits an Oilers stick, rolls to Skinner. He'll cover it up, and we can take a break. 7:12 to go in the first. 2-1 Oilers lead the Stars from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Don't panic, there's still time, but it's quickly running out. The biggest savings of the year on flooring at end-of-the-roll flooring centers is happening right now, but it's almost over. Spring arrivals are on the way, and we need to make room. It's not just a sale, it's our biggest sale. It's why we call it the Big One. But don't panic, there's still time, but only if you hurry. The Big One clearance event ends soon, only at end-of-the-roll flooring centers. Let's get flooring.
12870 St. Albert Trail, and now open at 580 Parsons Road Southwest.
Celebrating 70 years in the signage industry, William Huff Advertising is the most recognized name in the game. An in-house, one-stop shop for all of your design, print, and installation needs. William Huff provides quality graphic solutions for everyone. Here in our City of Champions and throughout the nation, they are the preferred signage partner entrusted by many of the biggest corporations, pro sports teams, and organizations to bring their identity to life. Recognize the name, get in the game. WilliamHuff.com.
High school students in OilCountry, make a difference in your community with OilCountry Powers Change. Presented by Capital Power. Between February 17th and March 17th, volunteer in your community and enter to win weekly and grand prizes, including autographed memorabilia, an Oilers jersey, sweet tickets to an Oilers home game, and more. The more you do, the more entries you get. Visit OilCountryPowersChange.com to register. On behalf of Capital Power and your Edmonton Oilers, thank you for powering change in OilCountry.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
And as a pair of goals, the Oilers have a 2-1 lead on the Stars. 7:12 to go in the first period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Face off the Edmonton zone to the left of Skinner. Henrique taking the draw against Duchesne. It goes in behind the Edmonton net. Over to Brown on the right wing for Henrique. The right side to Janmark. Steers it in. Dumba got it to the boards. Brown up against those boards. It was in his skates, and then Marchment's able to just get the puck out to center. Brown will dump it in, or wanted to dump it in, couldn't. Emberson up the right wing to Janmark. He's able to get it in. Wallman with a solid round of applause after that pass to Zach Hyman, springing him on the breakaway, and the Oilers get a 2-1 lead here in the first. Puck dumped into Dallas territory. Pass through the middle, that one by Lindell, goes off a stick all the way down the ice. Kulak on the right wing to Draisaitl. Draisaitl to center, now to Arvidsson. He'll shoot it in. Puck goes to the right wing corner, in behind the net. Getting knocked down with Ceci. Gets back up. And it goes up the left wing, at least to the blue line. And now cleared out to center. And it's Draisaitl turning it up at the Edmonton blue line. Draisaitl got knocked down, and the puck turned over. It goes to Robertson. Got it in over the line. Crowd reacts to the non-call on Draisaitl being knocked down. And it's in behind the Edmonton net. Kulak waits back there. 5:43 to go in the first. 2-1 Oilers lead. Up the left wing to Hyman. Just got the puck into the zone. Harley up the center ice off of Wallman. Puck at the Edmonton blue line. Brought in. Here's Ben down the left wing. Forced to the corner. Centering pass goes right through the slot, and it's up the left side now to McDavid. Cross ice pass to Nurse into the Stars end. Put it through the middle. Too far for McDavid. It's in McDavid's skates to Nugent Hopkins. It gets to the line and it comes out. Nurse to Wallman, back to Nurse. Nurse up the right wing for Connor McDavid. Into the Dallas zone, going towards the net, and just poked off his stick and cleared out. Steele will get it there for the Stars into the Oilers zone. Stood up on the play by Emberson. The puck goes to the end boards. Bork has it in behind the net to the blue line. Bischel will shoot it. That misses on the short side. And Nugent Hopkins to the middle where he finds Hyman. He'll get to center ice and he'll dump it in. Ottinger will send it in behind the net. 4:35 to go in the first period. 2-1 Edmonton leads. Puck cleared out.
That was a good hit there. Jones belted Bischel, who's a huge defender, 6'7".
Stature will shoot it into the Stars end. Jones will flying after it on the forecheck. Dumba got it to the corner. They'll go in behind the net, but Jones on him. Gets to the middle, comes out to center ice. Shane to Granlund. He'll go to the right wing corner. Granlund squeezed off of it to Marchment, out to Lindell. His shot, and the save made by Skinner came out of his net to cut down the angle. Puck cleared out, and it's Perry down the right wing into the Star zone for Kapanen in front of the net, and that one just sat in the slot for a moment. And the puck brought out to center ice by Ceci. They'll dump it into the Oiler end. Up the right wing, Kasperi Kapanen. Cross ice to Brett Kulak. Into the Star zone to Brown to Kulak. He'll go behind the net. He'll get it to the middle. He'll go back to the point. Drilled towards the net and wide by Henrique. Puck on the right wing. It goes in behind the goal just past Connor Brown. Rantanen will take a hit, but squeezes it up the right wing boards to Robertson. To center ice now to Harley. He'll walk in over the line. His shot is blocked, and it is cleared out by Janmark. Lyubushkin with it just inside his own end. To Harley. Back to Lyubushkin, 3 minutes to go in the first. 2-1 Oilers lead. Nurse across to Emberson, middle of the ice. Leave it to Podkolzin into the Star zone. Forced into the right wing corner. Has it against the boards. Is passed to the point. Picked off, and Dadonov will get it out. Shot into the Edmonton zone. It'll go in behind the net. Nurse to Emberson. Emberson up the right wing. For Podkolzin, back to Ty Emberson. Cross to Bouchard. Now on the right side to Draisaitl. Into the Star zone. Goes to the right wing corner. To the blue line. Bouchard across the one-timer. Scores! What a shot by Victor Arvidsson. And the Oilers have a 3-1 lead.
Well, that's what the Oilers were looking for when they signed him. And unfortunately, not enough of that so far. But you know what? The trade deadline is coming past. Draisaitl will pick up a second assist. Great look from Bouchard and just opening up and served up on a platter. But a brilliant one-timer from Victor Arvidsson. And he blasts it past Jake Ottinger.
Off the post and in for Arvidsson. Well placed, 17:42 time of the goal as Arvidsson gets his 8th. And the Oilers have a 3-1 lead here on the Stars. Puck shot in by Nugent Hopkins. Lyubushkin back forward over to Harley. Rims it. It gets out. At center, it's picked up by Bork. He'll bring it into the Edmonton zone. Left wing corner to Beck. Back along the left wing boards in the corner. He's all tied up, still in their skates. Now Beck got it free. Around to Lyubushkin on the right wing point. To Beck, up to the line. Draisaitl now with points in 14 straight games with that assist on the goal by Arvidsson. Steele into the Oiler end, goes to the right corner. Behind the net to Bork. Bork on the end boards, had it stolen from him by McDavid to Nugent Hopkins to McDavid. And at 24 to go in the first, 3-1 Edmonton leads. Bouchard to Brett Kulak. Kulak through the middle, off the stick of Nugent Hopkins. Ottinger got it around to the left wing corner. Bischel to Dumba. Right wing to Duchesne, now to Granlund, who will get it out for the Stars. To Marchment, only to the Edmonton blue line. And Kulak over to Brown. We're into the last minute here in the first period. Edmonton up 3-1. Brown takes a hard hit on the right wing boards. Puck gets to the corner in the Star zone. Brown on the right side in front. Oh, the save made by Ottinger after that hit Matt Dumba's skate. Center ice is Granlund. They'll get the puck in to Duchesne to the right corner. It just goes by him, and Kulak able to get it out. It goes to Granlund to the left wing point to Lindell. Now to Ceci, to Lindell down the left wing. A shot. Pad save made by Skinner. Henrique with 25 seconds to go in the period. Will flip it up and out. It's gloved down. Granlund into the Oiler end. Into the left wing corner. Runs into Ceci, who takes the puck away. Cross to Nurse. Fans on his pass. Puck along the left wing. Nurse to Podkolzin. 8 seconds to go in the period. Podkolzin's weaving around in his own end to Nurse. He'll get it out. We'll go to Arvidsson. The period will end. Oilers gave up the first goal in this game, then they scored 3 straight. And some nice ones at that.
Yeah, well, 3 beauties.
Yeah, the pass by Wallman, unreal.
On a stretch for Hyman second. This after McDavid, a virtuoso performance. Then Hyman taps in for his first, and then Draisaitl and Bouchard connect on a wonderful play with Victor Arvidsson, who had the presence of mind to rip one home. Good period from Edmonton.
Very good period for the Edmonton Oilers. Leon Draisaitl picks up an assist, got points in 14 straight games. Connor McDavid gets an assist in that period. Zach Hyman with a pair. We get head downstairs. Aiden Gannam standing by with Jake Wallman.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Jake, obviously a pretty successful first 20 minutes as an Edmonton Oiler. Could you take me through that period?
Yeah, just trying to play simple and fit in as best as I can, and it's pretty easy when you give the puck to those guys and they do it.
For sure. Now, you gave that puck to Zach Hyman. Beautiful feed onto the breakaway. Could you just take me through what you saw in that play?
Yeah, I just came around the net, head up, and I saw him busting through the guts, and I think he had a step on the D, so try to get it to him, and he made a great play to pick it up.
Thanks a lot. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks.
Guys.
All right, thanks very much. Aiden Gannam downstairs with Jake Wallman. He gets his first period under his belt as far as Wallman goes as an Edmonton Oiler, and looked incredibly comfortable out there for a guy that has just come to the team. But the Oilers should be happy with that period.
Yeah, they should be. I mean, they didn't get any power plays. I thought a bit of a ticky-tack call against Draisaitl. It led, and Dallas has got a lot of firepower. I mean, this is a really good team, as deep as any team in the National Hockey League. You know, third in goals for, fourth in goals against, and they're going to be adding Tyler Seguin and Miro Heiskanen to this team. Now, the Oilers are going to be adding Matthias Ekholm and possibly, and Trent Frederick, and possibly Evander Kane come playoff time as well. They'll have a slightly different-looking team as well. Good overall period from Edmonton. Highly entertaining game.
Has been so far. And we got a highly entertaining first intermission. Bryn Griffiths, Rob Brown. They're setting it up. 3-1 Oilers lead. The Stars were after 20 minutes of play. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Rogers is Canada's fastest and most reliable internet. We're made for Oilers fans. You can stream Brown's scoring down in the basement. And there it is! Watch Leon light the lamp in the living room. Spectacular! Connor scoring in all corners of the house. And Nurse notching a game winner in the nursery. Very quietly, of course. Rogers, proud partner and fan of your Edmonton Oilers. Edmonton comes all the way back! It's our YEG with 880 Chad.
Can conniving criminals pull off the consummate caper? Find out as the Citadel Theater presents Heist, a breakneck play about a diamond robbery gone wrong. March 22nd through April 13th. Tickets on sale now. Then get out the gear and show that Edmonton pride as your Edmonton Oil Kings battle the Swift Current Broncos March 9th for Fan Appreciation Night. Get your tickets now at oilkings.ca.
For details on these and more events, visit 880ched.com.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. As a musician, I'm drawn to the sounds of this great province. Whether it's the wind blowing down the Rockies, the rustling of grass across the prairie, or the sweet sound of a Ford Super Duty, it's all music to my ears. Speaking of Super Duty, with heavy-duty performance that's built for getting the job done right, it's no wonder this truck has Albertans singing its praises. The 2024 Ford Super Duty is available now at your Alberta Ford dealer. Just head on in today and tell them PB sent you.
The intermission, brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Right in behind the net, Wallman is there for Edmonton. He'll get it out through the middle to Hyman. Breakaway pass. Hyman, shot, scores! Zach Hyman on the pass from Wallman. And the Oilers have a 2-1 lead.
And And that's our Highlight Zone, brought to you by Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos with 3 great locations in Edmonton, St. Albert, and right next door to the Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the Winner's Zone. Welcome to the first intermission, where after 20 minutes of play, the Edmonton Oilers leading the Dallas Stars 3-1 after the Oilers gave up the opening goal of the game. What a pass by Jake Wallman to Zach Hyman for his second of the evening there, Rob Brown. It was... It's nice to see those passes. That was a thing of beauty.
It was. And it's funny, Wallman, when he talked about it between periods there, he said, I came around the net with my head up. And that's huge. You get an idea of what's open, what's available. He's a very good skating defenseman. He moves the puck well. And he, as he said, Hyman had a step. So when a player has a step, you're putting the puck into an area. Because between Wallman and Hyman was a defender. So you just got to try and put it in an area and allow Hyman to skate into it. And he couldn't put it any better. It one bounce and landed right on the stick of Hyman. Hyman makes no mistake on the breakaway. But that's what Wallman gives you. He just gives you another dimension on your back end, somebody that can make long stretch plays. And when you play with the Edmonton Oilers, who are a puck control hockey club, you want defensemen that are able to make plays. That was a very nice play.
You're the expert here, I'm not, but I just seemed to notice that there was a lot more north-south and a lot less east-west by the Oilers that period.
Well, they played well. Both teams played well in that period.
Fun period.
There was a lot of chances both ways, pretty goals. The Oilers played with a little more swagger, a little more confidence. They needed their top 6 wingers to produce. And tonight, 2 goals by Hyman, 1 by Arvidsson. We haven't seen that in a long, long time. So a nice start for the Edmonton Oilers. Defensively, a couple miscues. Both teams did. It was no big glaring mistakes. This is the first game post-trade deadline.
Oh, yeah.
And I think the Oilers came out and had a very strong first 20 minutes.
Wyatt Johnson scored on the rebound to give the Stars a 1-0 lead on a power play. But after that, Connor McDavid doing Connor McDavid kind of stuff on the Oilers' first goal, getting it to Zach Hyman in the crease. But good to see the captain starting to dance a little bit out there. That was fun.
That was a nice play. You can't give Connor McDavid any open space, and the Dallas Stars did. And when he had open space, all of a sudden, all eyes go on McDavid. When eyes go on McDavid, it just opens up other bodies on the ice. And nice on Hyman. He realized that eventually McDavid was going to take the puck to the net. So what Hyman did, he just set himself up in the blue paint and waited for the puck to come to him. The puck eventually did, and he made no mistake.
One thing about Jake Ottinger, he does love to challenge the guy with the puck, and in that particular case, just started to follow McDavid around a little too much. But
that's not on the goaltender.
No,
he's going one-on-one.
I'm not blaming him.
That was on the defenseman of the Dallas Stars. McDavid walked around 2 of them, came in, and Ottinger, he did what he was supposed to do. He kept the puck out of the net off of McDavid's stick, and then backdoor, Hyman just got body positioning on the defenseman in the crease. And it was just a nice play by McDavid and a wonderful play by Hyman setting up shop.
We were talking in the pregame show about, obviously Zach Hyman got to get it going. He did in that period with 2 goals. Victor Arvidsson's name came up. That was a nice goal by him. The one time. And you know what? Full marks to Evan Bouchard. Great pass from the point.
Well, Arvidsson told him he wanted it. Arvidsson was slapping his stick on the ice. It was a nice first, really good play by Leon Draisaitl. He drove the puck down deep. And when he did, because he's a big, strong man, and he's also the best player in the world right now, this season anyways, there's all eyes are on him. He took the defenseman, and he took the winger that would have been covering Bouchard. They both went down the boards with Draisaitl. Draisaitl reads that, feels the pressure from behind, and he puts the puck back to Bouchard. So now Bouchard has all the time in the world. And you have a defender coming out, respecting Bouchard's shot, and Arvidsson just pops out into a quiet area. Bouchard looks shot, sells shot, then throws it backdoor to Arvidsson. And the one thing we've talked a lot, and we've heard the fans talk a lot about, is Skinner going east to west or left to right, right to left. That's how you score goals on goalies. You get them moving from one side to the other. There's always going to be openings. And as Ottinger went from one side to the other, Arvidsson gets all of the one-timer, and he puts it back door. Ottinger has no chance on that one. Pretty goal, nice setup. and the Edmonton Oilers flying in the first 20 minutes.
Hey, Rob, one other thing in that period, Dane, I haven't seen it this dominant in a long time, and that is in the face-off circle. The Oilers won almost 70% of the draws, 69% compared to 31 for Dallas. Dallas is pretty solid in the face-off circle generally, but that was a good period for the Oilers.
It was. I mean, so many things come into play when it comes to face-offs, who you're playing against, where the face-off is, the importance of the face-off. But a puck control team wants to start with the puck on their stick, and they did in the first period. So we'll see as that goes along. Usually it doesn't stay at a 70-30
it's pretty
stretch.
high.
Yeah, so I'm sure that the Dallas Stars will get a little better as the game moves on. But credit also in that period, the play of Stuart Skinner. There were about 4 point-blank shots that the Dallas Stars had, and Skinner looked very confident, coming way out of his crease, taking away the angle. He was the better of the two goalies in the first period, and a big reason the Oilers are up 3-1.
Rob, thanks. We'll talk to you coming up on intermission number 2, and we're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We'll take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Lots going on around the National Hockey League today. A lot of new faces on a lot of new teams, so we'll get to all of that when we come back. At the intermission is brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. This is your Four Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Do your tires feel like hockey pucks on the road? Perhaps it's time for a new set of Atturo tires. No matter what you drive, Atturo has the right fit for you, including the all-new Trail Blade HT and AZ810, premium all-weather tires for your pickup, car, SUV, or crossover. You can rest assured that Atturo tires will get you through all 4 seasons. Available at Action Car and Truck, Point S, and tire shops everywhere. Find a dealer near you at atturo.com.
From the biggest stadiums to the coziest holes in the wall. From house parties to porch hangs to pride celebrations. From your favorite fuzz shop to your local Indian spot. From noodle bars to sports bars to salsa bars. There's a Molson with your name on it. Canadian Ultra XL. Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50, presented by Rogers, is back and bigger than ever. The largest 50-50 in sports offers early bird draws, bonus raffles, and a main jackpot, which is growing by the second. With over $100 million invested across OilCountry, your support directly helps kids, families, and communities in need. Maybe you'll be our next winner. Get your tickets right now at EdmontonOilers.com and help make OilCountry a better place.
AGLC license number 696879.
Get ready to live sky high. Sky Signature Suites offers remarkable units for rent featuring sophisticated floor plans, designer finishes, and breathtaking views. Experience resort-like amenities including a full-time concierge, yoga and fitness studios, golf simulator, plus indoor and outdoor lounges for you to live your best life. Visit SkySignatureSuites.com and make your home high above the ordinary.
With Global News, I'm Thomas Dias. The investigation continues after a 21-year-old woman was struck and killed by a pickup truck last night in a marked crosswalk in Mill Woods at Hughes Way and 23rd Avenue. Police say the woman was crossing with the green light, with the truck turning left at the time. The driver, a 48-year-old man, remained at the scene with neither speed nor impairment believed to have been factors. Toronto police are trying to identify and locate possible suspects and figure out the motive after last night's mass shooting at a pub in Scarborough. 12 people were hurt, half of them seriously, when 3 men burst into the bar and started shooting wildly, with one of the shooters armed with an assault rifle. And Manitoba's premier says he has spoken with the family of an Indigenous woman who was murdered by a serial killer, hoping the discovery of her remains in a Winnipeg area landfill can bring them some closure. The government says it's also working to identify another set of remains that were found during the search. News on demand at 880CHED.
Looking for custom flags, banners, or canopy tents? Aurora Flags and Banners has a dedicated team to provide you with custom solutions and quality products. Aurora Flags has proudly serviced Canadian businesses and organizations for more than 30 years. Get a quote today at auroraflags.com.
Athletes know that to advance your career, you've got to be part of a winning team. So, what about you? Are you working for a winning team? Well, here's your chance to do just that. Brandt is a strong and stable industry leader with career opportunities across Canada. We have hundreds of positions available right now, from parts, sales, positioning technology, heavy-duty mechanics, and more. Be a part of a winning team. Earn your stripes by joining Brandt today. Find out more at BrandtJobs.com.
For years now, we've been warning Edmontonians on the hazards of our stormwater facilities. While they may appear to look like still ponds, there is moving water beneath the surface, which makes the ice dangerously... The unpredictability of stormwater facilities makes them treacherously unsafe for all winter activities, even walking. So think twice. Don't go on the ice. A safety message from EPCOR.
Did you know that there are 9 Napa Auto Parts stores serving the greater Edmonton area and have been doing so for more than 50 years? Since Napa first opened in Edmonton, the community has grown and vehicles have changed, but you can always trust Napa Auto Parts to provide you with the expert know-how and the best vehicle parts. And if that isn't enough, every time you visit a Napa Auto Parts store when you present your AMA card, you receive an additional 10% discount on all retail parts and accessories. Visit your local Napa Auto Parts store for more offers and expert know-how. Napa Auto Parts is a proud fan of the Edmonton Oilers.
Looking for custom flags, banners, or canopy tents? Aurora Flags and Banners has a dedicated team to provide you with custom solutions and quality products. Aurora Flags has proudly serviced Canadian businesses and organizations for more than 30 years. Get a quote today at auroraflags.com.
At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Brent Griffiths back at Rogers Place. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Dustin Wolf, 26 saves for the shutout. Montreal shutout in Calgary tonight, 1-0. Toronto Maple Leafs were in Colorado, and it was the Avalanche rallying for a 7-4 victory. Valerie Nikushkin with 3 goals and 1 assist. Elsewhere, Florida beating Buffalo 4-0. Tampa Bay losing at home to Boston 4-0. Swayman with the shutout there. Elsewhere, it was Ottawa winning in overtime over the New York Rangers. Brady Tkachuk, 2 goals, including the overtime winner. Philadelphia dropped a 4-1 decision to the visiting Seattle Kraken. Just finished in overtime, a final. It was Los Angeles beating St. Louis 2-1, and Chicago losing to Nashville, an overtime final 3-2. One other game after 1 period of play. It is the Sharks and the Islanders. It's 2-0 New York after 20 minutes of play. The out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. The third period coming up next at the intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. This is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Edmonton. Big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
Attention drivers, it's the Midwinter Tire Clearance Sale at Fountain Tire. Right now, you can save up to 20% off all in-stock winter tires. Premium brands, unbeatable safety, and incredible savings. It's a winter tire hat trick. But don't wait. This sale ends March 8th, and once they're gone, they're gone. Stay safe on the road and save big during this Midwinter Clearance Sale. Oh, and most importantly, let's go Oilers! Contact your local Fountain Tire for complete details. Fountain Tire, we're on this road together.
Chemco is more than just a trusted local name. Chemco has been building industry across Canada for more than 60 years. From engineering through to commissioning, construction, maintenance, and beyond, Chemco's multidiscipline approach stands firmly on the belief that Chemco cares. It's not just what they do, it's how they do it. Visit Chemco.com and discover how they can support your project today. Chemco, proud fans of the Edmonton Oilers, serving and supporting communities across Canada for over 60 years.
Hey, Edmonton. Big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're getting set for the second period of play. Oilers up 3-1 on the Stars. They make a 50-50 presented by Rogers. Back with life-changing jackpots. Tonight's jackpot up to $990,000 and climbing. Next lucky winner could be you. Don't miss out. Get your tickets at EdmontonOilers.com/5050. We're underway here in the second period. And up the left wing, Arvidsson to center ice. Off the boards and in. Ottinger to the corner to Lindell. Will rim it. Puck does come out. Wallman has it. Center for Edmonton. His pass was in behind Draisaitl, and then Draisaitl knocks it out of the air. Brings it in down the left wing to Arvidsson. The shot! And that glances off of Ceci and goes wide. Wallman behind the net. Around the left to Arvidsson. Arvidsson to the left wing corner. Over to Draisaitl. Along the right wing to Arvidsson. Wanted to get it back to Draisaitl. That got broken up by Hintz. Goes to the blue line where Draisaitl will keep it in. Goes in behind the net and up the right wing. CC for the Stars to Rantanen. Cross ice pass. Dumped into the Oiler end as Skinner stops it in behind the net. Just underway here in the second. 3-1 Oilers lead. Kulak out of the Oilers zone. Through the middle and now loops back and he'll take it in behind the goal. As he stops back there, Dadonov waits beyond the Edmonton crease. Bumps into Stuart Skinner. Kulak to McDavid. Through the middle, a pass in behind Hyman. Hyman will find it in the neutral zone. Give it to Kulak. To Bouchard, to McDavid. Gathers speed. Comes into the Dallas end down the left wing. Let it go off his stick. Gets it back to the blue line. Kulak across to Bouchard. A shot. And that one blocked. And it goes out of play. Minute 38 gone here in the second. 3-1 Edmonton leads.
Zach Hyman with the pair. Of course, 54 goals last year for Hyman, and one of the things that's got to happen here in the final 19 games is the Oilers got to get some goals from their wingers, because it's really been their two centers offensively and Corey Perry, who is seemingly done his modern-day version of Ponce de Leon and found the fountain of youth. He's got 14, 15, what's he got, 14 now?
14.
14 goals. He's amongst the top 5 goals per 60 players in the entire National Hockey League at even strength.
Love to see it. 20th year in the NHL for Corey Perry. Puck dumped into the Oilers zone. Stetcher on the left to Perry. That won't get out. That's kept in. The shot by Granlund off the right wing. Misses the net. Comes around to center ice. Good chance there for Michael Granlund, but he misses the net.
Got to be careful. Can't turn the puck. You're on the fourth line. Can't turn it over like that again.
Kapanen, and then recovering was Perry. He's able to get it out to Kapanen, and that's offside as Jones was in early for the Oilers.
Well, Max Jones had a tremendous first game. Corey Perry, a little angry with himself, bangs the puck off the glass, but Max Jones was flying around. He can skate. You and me watched him in the 2016 Memorial Cup with London.
We did, yes.
And early in that 15-16 season, Chris Knobloch was telling us, you know, that yes, Matthew Tkachuk was with London, but you'd also notice Max Jones just because of the size and the speed.
Yeah, that team, they had Marner,
Dvorak. And Tkachuk. That was their top line. Bouchard wasn't good enough yet to be a regular.
He's still young, yeah.
To be a regular defender on their team.
Puck in the neutral zone, and it's shot in by Henrique. Bissell gets it up the right wing to Bork, goes through the middle of the ice to Steele, and he'll dump it in. Wallman turns on it, but Steele there. Same with Beck. Steele can rim it to the right point. Dumba shot, and that one glances off a leg, goes wide at the goal. Nurse on the right wing, up the right wing boards, and it was cleared out by Janmark. Shot right back in. Wallman goes in behind the Edmonton net, reverses it to Nurse. On the right wing to Wallman, skipped off his stick. Beck will keep it in. Left wing corner to Bork. Run over by Nurse. Beck with the puck along the boards. With Henrique holding him up against the boards. It's in their skates. You want to dig it out, goes right back into their skates. Steele will get it to the point. Bissell over to Dumba. Shot, and a glove save made by Skinner to hold on. 3:16 gone here in the second. 3-1. Oilers lead.
Well, Maverick Bork's an undersized guy, and he played a factor in the Edmonton Oilers buying on Xavier Bourgault. Those two played together with Shawinigan. I watched them play a bunch that year. after the Oilers drafted Bourgault, and it was clear Maverick Bourque was the driver on the line. Led the American League in scoring last year. Of course, we saw him in the playoffs late that series.
Into the middle, Kulak will get it up the right wing. To Arvidsson, into the star zone. Put it in behind the net. It's rimmed by Ceci, past Robertson, down the ice, won't be icing. Hintz, who's in behind the Edmonton net, spun around by Bouchard. The puck on the right wing into the skates of Kulak, and Draisaitl will get it up to the line and out to Podkolzin. Now Podkolzin to Draisaitl. Couldn't go in as Arvidsson was in early. It would have been offside.
Podkolzin had a chance for a breakaway there for Arvidsson. Just couldn't get him the puck.
Draisaitl cross ice to Podkolzin. A backhand. That's blocked. Doesn't get through. Goes to the left wing corner. It's in behind the net. Lindell around the boards. Arvidsson got it low to Draisaitl. Off the right wing boards to the blue line to Bouchard. Fakes the shot to Draisaitl. Bouchard is shot. That one off a leg, goes wide. And on the right wing, Rantanen's going to get it out. The puck at the Edmonton blue line. Ben couldn't get it past Kulak. And Bouchard through the middle to McDavid. Into the star zone down the left wing. Stops at the hash marks. Dishes it back to Nurse. His shot. That one drilled Lindell in front of the net. And he's slow to get. In fact, he's barely up. They blew the whistle, and Lindell is going to need some assistance. 4.5 gone here in the second. Oilers are up 3-1, and Asa Lindell just got hammered by a one-time shot from Nurse.
Inside of the leg.
Oh. Let's get some help to the Stars bench.
He's not putting any weight on it.
No.
Guy's a great two-way defender that can really skate.
Saw the replay.
Where did it get him, Cam?
Yeah, right inside the knee. Yeah. Oh, he turned his leg, so it missed the shin pad is what it did. Nurse inside the Edmonton zone. Over to Wallman. Up the left wing to Nugent Hopkins. Comes into Stars territory. Slows up. Gets it across. The shot by Hyman off a stick and out of play.
Well defended there by Dallas, because the Oilers, and they do look different tonight having another puck mover in the back end.
Face off to the left of Jake Ottinger. Nugent Hopkins, McDavid, and Hyman are out there. Nurse and Wallman. Jake Wallman's Oilers debut. Already got an assist in this one, and a beauty it was. And the puck goes to the right corner in the Stars' end. McDavid with Duchesne on him. On the right wing to the blue line to Wallman. Walks across the line, a shot, and that's off the stick of Marchment and way out of play.
Well, Jake Wallman's only a $3.4 million a year cap hit for next season. I thought that place was close to offside, but yeah, man, he can walk the line, can't he? He's got good footwork.
Really good footwork. Nugent Hopkins will have to come in and take this draw. Nugent Hopkins to Wallman. His pass to Nugent Hopkins. Picked off by Duchesne. He'll get it out. Give it to Granlund. Come into the Edmonton zone. Stop on the right wing. Looks towards the net. Goes cross ice in front of the goal. That was pushed wide. What a chance there. Puck centered in front. Comes out. Harley's shot. Blocked in front of the net. And the puck brought out by McDavid. One-on-one. Gets by Lubishkin. Is in the backhand. Scores! What a play! Connor McDavid makes it 4-1 Oilers.
Well, that's the mismatch. I mean, Lubishkin is a guy that can really defend. Very good in corner play and that sort of thing. But the Oilers get Lubishkin in a back pedal, and McDavid just zipped past him and then elevated the puck on his backhand up and over. Jake Ottinger, and it's 4-1 Edmonton. It's been a while since Connor's had a 5-on-5 goal. Yeah.
24th of the year for McDavid. 5:20 the time of the goal. That was an amazing play. First of all, to get by Lyubushkin, and then to go to the backhand and roof it like he did. And the Oilers have a 4-1 lead here on the Stars. Puck cleared out of the Oilers zone. Dumba's got to go back for it. Up the right wing to Sam Steele. Steele through the middle, into the Oiler end, to back kill, shoot it, pad, save by Skinner. A bouncing puck, Stetcher got it over to the boards. Beck will throw it cross corner. From the right point, Dumba kept it in to Bork behind the net. Down the left wing corner to Beck. In behind the net for Bork. Pressured by Emerson. Goes over to the right side, where Steele will take a hit from Stetcher. 4-1 Edmonton here in the second. Steele trying to get it in front of the goal. He gets it in front of the goal. Can't get a shot on goal, but a penalty coming up to the Oilers. Could be a hooking call. We played 6 minutes, 12 seconds of the second. Oilers are up 4-1 on the Stars. Edmonton will be shorthanded when we come back as Kapanen's going to the box. From Rogers Place, it is Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Freedom Ford is kicking off the new year with incredible savings. Save up to $16,000 on remaining 2024 models with 0% financing and huge discounts. It's the perfect time to upgrade to a brand new vehicle. Freedom Ford is making room for 2025 models, so these deals won't last long. Visit Freedom Ford today and start the new year in style. Don't miss out. Drive into 2025 with unbeatable savings before it's too late.
Blue-collar work deserves big dollar perks. Get a heavy wallet with Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals. Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals is hiring heavy equipment technicians, maintenance supervisors, PM servicemen, maintenance coordinators, and pretty much every other position that makes Alberta go. We help move the earth that makes Alberta grow. So why not work for a company that makes your bank account grow too? Visit HeavyMetalEquipment.ca to find your new career. Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals, helping you move the earth.
Our people, our team. It's what business owners almost always say is their most important resource. But strong businesses don't just find great people. They make sure their teams stay healthy, engaged, and performing at their best. A benefits plan from Alberta Blue Cross is more than just drug and dental. They support the whole person with flexible coverage levels that fit the size and circumstance of your business. Find a plan that gets results at ab.bluecross.ca.
All games, all season.
You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. 4-1, Oilers lead the Stars. 6:12 gone here in the second. Hooking call to Kasperi Kapanen. And it's the second power play of the night for Dallas.
Oilers have scored 4 goals on 9 shots in this game against Jake Ottinger, but a big kill coming up here. Dallas get right back in it here.
They're 1-for-1 with the man advantage. Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Rantanen on the right wing to the blue line, gives it to Harley. Got it down the left side to Johnston. He'll put it back to the blue line. Harley, right wing to Rantanen, but it fired it right off his skate, and it's ripped down the ice by Nurse. Harley comes out from behind his net for the Stars. Leave the puck. Rope Hintz. Hintz at the Edmonton blue line, and that's offside against Dallas.
Good step up there by Janmark. He forced the offside. Broke the play up.
Face-off outside the Edmonton blue line. Zach Hyman has 2. Victor Arvidsson, Connor McDavid has scored for Edmonton. Wyatt Johnston has the goal for the Stars as Johnston brings the puck in on the right wing, goes to the right wing corner, goes off of Emerson. It comes in front off of Rantanen, back to the blue line. Harley over to the right wing. Right wing to Johnston. Puck gets into the corner. Spinning around was Rantanen. It comes free to Connor Brown of the Oilers, and he'll get it all the way down the ice.
Brown and Janmark are a good tandem because of the tempo in place. They're quick, cut off angles, support each other very well. They know how to read and react as well.
Johnston at center to Granlund. It goes off of his stick, and Wallman there for the Oilers to get it down the ice. to Harley. Up the right wing. It gets to center. Nurse breaks it up. Coles have got it to the Stars blue line. Harley to Duchesne, now brought in on the right. Marchment to the right wing corner of the Edmonton zone. Nurse is in that corner as well. Puck goes to the blue line. On the right wing point, Harley. Right side to Rantanen. Into the right wing corner, Granlund. Centering pass. That goes just off a Wallman off the outside of the Edmonton net. And the puck sent to the line, just out. Penalty over in 4 seconds. Oilers are up 4-1 here in the second period. Puck dumped in. Wallman goes in behind the goal. Penalty is over. Dallas 1 for 2 with a man advantage. Granlund's got it in behind the Oiler net. Swept it in front. Nobody there to touch it for Dallas. And Kapanen brings it up the left wing. Into the Dallas zone. Goes over to the right side. Off the boards and in behind the net it goes. Ceci will get the puck to Steele. Steele top of the circle for Bork. And up the right wing to Marchment, comes into the Oiler end, goes to the right corner, shoved off of it by Bouchard. He'll give it to Draisaitl. Now to McDavid through center ice. In over the line to Draisaitl, across to Hyman. Shot! That's off a stick, and it goes out of play.
Good defensive play by a guy who gave you a hug today. You can tell your junior players when you were a broadcaster they love you, because nobody hugs me. Well, nobody... That's not necessarily true, but nobody in my household hugs me anymore.
Okay. Very good to see Matt Dumba.
Yeah, Matt Dumba.
Good people.
You can see the appreciation that he had for you, Cameron.
Well, I have appreciation for him.
If you ever needed a guy that was a great team player that heard no evil and saw no evil, Cam Moon was your guy.
Face off to the left of Ottinger. That goes in behind the Stars net to the right to Rantanen. Got it to the blue line, but Draisaitl kept it in. It went back to Rantanen, and now he's out with it. His pass hit Draisaitl. And it goes all the way back down to Ottinger. He's got to cover it up. Didn't have much of a choice. That'll be a face-off in the Stars zone. 9:04 gone here in the second. 4-1 Oilers lead.
That was a good kill from Edmonton.
Yeah, didn't give up much. It's very good. Contested the blue line upon entry. Face off to the left of Ottinger. Connor McDavid to take the draw against Hintz. Puck goes to the right corner. McDavid gets it himself. He'll walk it in front and put it off the outside of the post. In from the right point, Bouchard out to the slot. The shot by Henrique. And oh, that went off the stick of Hintz and it hit him up high. I think that rode right up his stick.
Yeah, that's what happened. You always worry when a guy's kicking his feet. Oh.
He's getting attended to here.
So Paul into the proceedings here.
Yeah. Well, we saw Essa Lindell take a Darnell Nurse one-timer on the inside of the knee, and now Rope Hintz was right in front of Adam Henrique, and that hit his stick and hit him up high.
Now we have the reverse angle. We don't have the reverse angle here at this stage. He is leaking. We know that. There's a...
Yeah. Got the towel to his face. He's going to the Stars bench right now. And they will attend to the ice here also. The Oilers got 4 goals tonight, Bob. They've all been pretty.
Yeah.
Like, the entertainment value of the goals from the Edmonton Oilers have been top-notch. Oh, saw the replay.
Yeah, that's not pretty.
Hintz was leaning forward with the stick. It just launched off his stick right into his face. And there was the reaction from the crowd. They just showed it on the video scoreboard. All right. Get it all taken care of. Face-off will be to the right of Ottinger. Henrique wins the draw. Puck to the left wing point. Bouchard, cross-ice pass picked off by Robertson. Up the middle to Rantanen, and he tried to kick it up to his stick, and he just kicked it into the Oilers zone. Johnston along the left wing boards. Knocked off his stick. Henrique can get it out. Lindell. Good to see him back out there. We'll go to CC up the right wing. Rantanen just inside the Edmonton line. Got checked on the play, and Henrique brings it out for the Oilers. Left wing to McDavid. In front of the net, off the stick of the netminder Ottinger. CC and behind his goal to the corner for Johnston. Up the left wing to Robertson. At center ice, he'll shoot it in. We're halfway through the second period. 4-1, Oilers lead the Stars. Out from behind his net was Nurse. Missed on the pass for Kulak, and Bork will shoot it back in. Nurse will try the other way. Ben will keep it alive. Give it to Dumba. Now in behind the net to Bork. Bork to Donoff in front of the net. That's just broken up by Kulak. Dumba's shot off a stick goes in behind the Edmonton goal. To Donoff. Got it through the middle. It went past Ben to the blue line. Bischel to the right point to Dumba. Put it off the end boards. Ben to Donoff to Ben to the point. Bischel, shoot it, save, made by Skinner. There was traffic. He got it with the glove, and he held on. We'll take a break with 9:17 to go in the second period. 4-1, Oilers lead the Stars from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Over the last decade, the world of work has changed dramatically. It's a change that can cause a disconnect between a company and its employees. But a partnership with Aon can help by making decisions that create a more flexible, engaged, and resilient workforce. Aon's experience and expertise, global understanding, and advanced analytics ensure that every client is better informed and better advised so that they can make better decisions. Whatever the next decade brings, Aon is in the business of better decisions.
Experience the exciting casino action at 3 Century Casino locations, Edmonton, St. Albert, and Century Mile. Dine at one of their amazing restaurants featuring daily specials. Take in the ultimate game day experience at the Century Sports Bar and Lounge. Check out the best in live entertainment at any amazing location. Plus, enjoy a great selection of casino gaming options and off-track betting. Feel the thrill of live horse racing at Century Mile Racetrack. Don't miss a second of the action at Century Casino. Come for the action. Stay for the fun.
Hey, Edmonton. Ever think about who gets your hard-earned money when you buy groceries or gas? For all you know, it could be buying a second yacht or private jet. But at Co-op, they put it right back into the community. That's because they're owned by 120,000 everyday Edmontonians, not a corporation. Feel good about where your money goes when you shop Co-op. Visit in-store for details.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer, we're here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 4-1 Edmonton leads. Zach Hyman has a pair. Victor Arvidsson and Connor McDavid also scoring for Edmonton. Wyatt Johnston has the goal for the Stars. Draisaitl with an assist in this game. He's got points of 14 straight. Face off to the left of Stuart Skinner. Duchesne will take the try against Draisaitl. Puck goes to the right wing corner boards. Near the top of the circle, Draisaitl. Bump it back to Nurse. Cross to Wallman. He'll come up the right wing. Jake Wallman will bounce it into the Stars zone. Harley will get it out. It's at center. Draisaitl into the Stars net across to Arvidsson on the left wing to the net. The shot save made by Ottinger. Puck near the top of the circle to Granlund. He'll get it out through the middle for Marchment, and he made a move at the blue line. That goes offside. 8:46 to go in the second. 4-1. Oilers leading the Stars. Nice to see Victor Arvidsson firing that thing towards the goal.
Guy gets a goal, gets a little bit of confidence going, and the Oilers need this guy going. It's a 5-time 20-goal scorer, 2-time 30-goal scorer. It was a major when he played for LA, because he missed one of the playoff years against Edmonton. He was a thorn in their side. This is line tonight. This fourth line's had a little bit of a challenge in this matchup. Of course, Kapanen, not a natural center, seen a lot of time at center here over the last 3 or 4 games.
Puck shot into the Oilers zone. Stetcher on the end boards. Right up the left wing, there wasn't a lot of room. Now pushes it to the middle, and it's Jones bringing it out for Edmonton. Into the Stars' end on the right wing. Little bank pass on the right side. And unable to get it towards the net was Emberson. That's flipped up and out. And now Dumba having words after the play with Jones, but nothing going on there.
Well, Randa got run right over.
He did. Jones just steamrolled him as he flipped that puck out into the Oiler bench. Max Jones in his second game with the Edmonton Oilers. He's quickly becoming a fan favorite with that physical play.
He can get there.
Yep.
We know Frederick's going to be back.
Yep.
Evander Kane is an incredible athlete. He can shred weight quickly. If he can get anything close to what he was in the 22 playoffs, the Oilers would have a completely transformed forward group. With maybe Jones on their fourth line, Frederick on their third line, maybe Kane on the third line to start, and then eventually moving up.
It's in behind the Dallas net. Ceci over to the left wing. It goes to the blue line. Bouchard has it for the Oilers. Right wing side to McDavid. His pass to Bouchard glances just off of Bork and out.
Good read by Bork.
Shot in by McDavid. Ottinger will stop it in behind the goal. Pushes it to the corner. Gets into the skates of Nugent Hopkins. Comes free to Bork. Bork to Ben. Ben can't get it out, but he can take it behind his own net. Snaps it off the left wing boards to center ice. Chopped through the middle by Bouchard. It'll go to Hyman. He'll give it to Nugent Hopkins in his own end. To Kulak, to Bouchard, now to Nugent Hopkins. On the right wing, over center, is able to dump it into the Star zone. Lindell to Ceci. And around to the top of the circle after it hit Kulak. Edmonton trying to get control in that Stars end, but Bork will get it out off the glass. And Nurse retreats into his own end. Left wing to center ice for Ryan Nugent Hopkins. Get to Nurse in the Edmonton zone, up the left wing to get it out. Hit the stick of Brown, so it won't be icing. Ottinger will help it around on the right wing. Wallman put it off just off the right wing boards to Brown, to Wallman in the right wing corner. Quickly back to the blue line where Janmark will bring it down the right wing. He'll try to drive to the net, knocked off his stick. Henrique's got it right wing to the point, and it is picked off, and getting it out was Robertson, but he takes a hit from Wallman.
That was close for too many minutes.
Close. Inside his own end is Lyubushkin on the right to Rantanen. He'll shoot it into the Oilers zone. Winding it up and bringing it out is Matthias Janmark. Weaves his way in over the Stars line. Right side to Arvidsson. 4-1 Oilers lead. 6:20 to go here in the second period. Up near the top of the circles in Stars territory, and it is brought out. Rantanen in over the line. Left wing corner. Rimmed by Robertson, but Draisaitl there for Edmonton. For Arvidsson, now to Perry, to Arvidsson on the left wing. Up to the blue line, puts it towards the net. Kicked out by Andre, saw it at the last second. Perry in the right corner. Try to cycle the puck, broken up by Harley. Up the right wing, Perry will keep it in. To Draisaitl. Draisaitl along the right wing boards. His pass to the blue line, knocked out of the air. And to center ice is Marchment. Comes into the Edmonton zone on the left wing. The shot, and it's saved by Skinner from the sharp angle off of Granlund. It's in behind the Edmonton goal.
Is that not a cross-check?
Duchesne had knocked down Stetcher. The puck does come free, and it's Hyman coming up the right wing. He'll get to center. Now into the Star zone. Bischel on him. He'll go in behind the net. To the left wing corner. And Dumba had followed the play and got it out. At center ice, Bouchard to McDavid. Dodges the hit from Bischel. The puck cleared. Kulak, center ice to Nugent Hopkins. On the right wing to McDavid. Into the Stars end. Puck goes to the boards. Beck will get it out. McDavid to the blue line. That's offside against Edmonton. With 4:52 to go here in the second period. 4-1. Oilers lead the Stars. Are going to take a break from Rogers Place in downtown Edmonton. It is Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Legacy Heating and Cooling is the #1 furnace install company for sailors because they know the value of a warm port. And they sing there was a ship who fought the cold to sail the sea with a furnacey load. She brought the heat to YEG and her name was Legacy. Through icy wind and winter squall, her fire she burned for one and all with a comfort chugging guarantee, and her name was Legacy. No payments, no interest. Yep, no payments and no interest for 1 year on your new furnace. Don't trust just any port in a winter storm. Trust Legacy Heating and Cooling.
Did you know the RCMP polices over 99% of Alberta's landscape? From the oil sands to the Rockies to the prairies, the RCMP has a province covered. Providing policing services to more than 1,700 communities and with over 150 career specializations, the Alberta RCMP has something to fit everyone's goals and lifestyles. Visit rcmpcareers.ca and take the next step towards your career with the Alberta RCMP. A message from the Government of Canada.
Real Canadian Superstore has more ways to save than any other major grocer. Check out their weekly flyer for PC Optimum offers, deals on club size, no name, and always low-priced everyday items. Visit in-store to find everything from fashion and home decor to toys and electronics. And don't forget their new Fresh Promise on produce. If your produce isn't fresh, they'll replace it and refund it. There are so many ways to save at Real Canadian Superstore. See their flyer for details.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. 4:52 to go in the second. 4-1 Edmonton leads. Face-off outside the Stars' blue line. Oilers got Dallas back here on March 26th. Final time the two teams will hook up in the regular season.
We would expect Trent Frederick in the lineup by then. That's 3 weeks pretty much from now. Of course, everybody's really going to be intrigued to see how he fits into the team.
Dump up the right wing off the boards into the Oilers zone. That is shot right back out by Kulak. Left wing, Oscar Beck will get the puck into the Oiler end, cap it in across to Kulak, and he'll slide up the left wing. At center ice, just played it in. Bischel off the boards and out. It's bouncing around at center ice. Goes to Steele. Steele into the Oiler end on the right wing. Round into the corner to off the stick of Robertson. The captain will get the center ice to Kulak, has joined the rush. And he'll snap the puck into the Star zone. Goes off the stick of Captain into the blue line. Shot towards the net and kicked out by Ottinger after Nurse put it towards the goal. Center ice, Robertson will play it in off the end boards. Wallman's got it in behind the Edmonton net. Up the left wing for Leon Draisaitl. Loops back into his own end. On the right wing for Arvidsson, off the boards to Draisaitl. Right wing corner in the Star zone. Gives it to Arvidsson. Fakes the shot. To the blue line, to Wallman, to the middle. A snapshot. That's booted out by Ottinger, and the puck cleared by Lindell. At center ice is Podkolzin. Right wing to Draisaitl. Shoots it in. Ottinger stops it. To Ceci. Around the right wing boards for Dodonoff. His cross ice pass. That's too far for Ben, and it is icing against the Stars as Dodonoff playing in his 600th NHL game here tonight.
So for the playoffs, the Stars will hopefully be adding Heiskanen along with Tyler Seguin. Edmonton, we expect on a road trip the Oilers to get Matthias Ekholm back. Trent Frederick in 3 weeks, and maybe Evander Kane for the playoffs.
Yeah.
I've got another executive that's loaded up in the West, communicating some good teams.
Shot from the point, kicked out by Ottinger.
He's got one of them, by the way, just so you know. He's done pretty well this year in trades. That's all I'm going to tell you.
It's tied up against the boards in the Stars zone. In the skates is Zach Hyman. So you had CC on him. It goes in behind the net. And good work by McDavid to keep control for the Oilers. Has it on the left wing. Pulls it off the left wing boards. In front of the net off the skate of Hyman and wide. And Ben will bring it out for the Stars. Come down the left wing. Ben to the middle. He'll go to the backhand. And that goes off of Wallman. And the puck to McDavid. Off the left wing to center ice. David slows it up and will dump the puck in. Lyubushkin over to Harley. 2.5 to go in the second. 4-1. Edmonton leads to Lyubushkin. Peeled off his stick by Brown. He'll come down the right wing. Pass across. Rebound. Scores! Connor Brown. His pass was blocked. And he got it right back. And he makes it 5-1 Oilers.
Well, a fourth goal from an Oilers winger in this game. And Connor Brown gets a fortuitous bounce. And the Oilers hadn't been getting some of those bounces, but a strip of the neutral ice area, and that started a quick transition the other way. He tried to saucer pass across, deflects off the skate, and Brown bangs one home for his 8th of the season.
17:40 time of the goal. And the Oilers up by a score 5-1 here on the Stars. Rantanen off the right wing, right at the Edmonton blue line, unable to get it past Nurse.
Bischel and Janmark. Janmark, yeah, you gotta love him. He's giving away about 40 pounds.
He's a gamer. Janmark with the puck in the Edmonton zone to the middle to Henrique. Now over to Stetcher. Stetcher to Henrique. Went off his stick. Brown giving the Oilers a 5-1 lead here in the second period. Puck into the Oilers zone. Here's the shot by Johnston, and that one doesn't go on net. It missed, and it comes back to the point. Harley will let it go. Kicked out by left pad of Stuart Skinner. Up the left wing to center ice is Arvidsson. Stepping up was Dumba.
Darnell Nurse might have an injured, it's like a wrist. He's going straight off. He fell awkwardly.
At center ice is Arvidsson. Give it to Draisaitl into the Star zone. Now the shot from the right wing by Podkolzin it in. Ottinger had to make a sharp save. Pass up the left side. Puck brought in. Marshman across to Harley, the one-timer, and then saved by Skinner. Off of Thomas Harley. It's in behind the Edmonton net. A minute to go here in the second. 5-1 Oilers lead. Harley left point. Shoots it wide. Kept in by Ceci. A shot towards the goal, blocked by Podkolzin. Through the middle to Arvidsson. At center ice, he'll dump it in. Look from behind his net comes Harley. Got it to Granlund. It goes into the Oilers zone. Wallman on the left wing to Kapanen. Got it into Stars territory. Steele can't clear it out. Kapanen along the left wing to the blue line. The shot by Wallman, saved by Ottinger. He's able to squeeze it, and it's 22 seconds left to go in the second period. 5-1 Oilers lead.
And the concern for me is what happened with Darnell Nurse, the collision in front of the Oilers' goal. Because Darnell's a tough guy. Went straight off.
Yeah. Never like seeing that.
Nope.
Face off to the right of Ottinger. Through the middle. Oh, Ratnick gets absolutely drilled by Wallman. It was a solid hit.
This guy's finding a way for fans to like him in a hurry, eh?
Steele will shoot it cross corner in the Edmonton zone. Rantanen a shot. Stick save made by Skinner. Second period ends. Oilers are up 3-1 after the first. They get a couple in the second to increase that lead to 5-1 here through 40. And oof, that was a good hit on Rantanen. Kept his arms down, kept the stick down, everything about it. Just leaned right into him. But through 40, the Edmonton Oilers got to be happy.
Liking what I'm seeing out of him, I can tell you that. I'm liking what I'm seeing out of the Oilers tonight. 4 goals from Oilers wingers. McDavid with a beauty and even strength goal. Up 5-1. Only concern, Darnell Nurse.
Yeah. We will continue to monitor that. Keep our eye on that situation at the end of the third, or at the end of the second intermission, and heading towards the third. Speaking of second intermission, Bryn Griffiths, Rob Brown, they're hanging around. They're ready to go. We'll have it for you when we come back. 5-1, Oilers lead the Stars. We're through 40 minutes here at Rogers Place. We'll be right back. It's Four Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Here's what's new at 880ched.com.
We've got your shot to be chillin' in Cali watching the Oilers. 880 Ched has teamed up with New West Travel to give you the chance to road trip in Cali with Bob Stauffer. Keep it locked to 880 Ched for your road trip code word. When you hear it, enter it on our contest page. Then listen on March 28th to see if you're off on a road trip in Cali. Details at 880ched.com.
Get your name on our insider list today and keep up to date on pre-sales, contests, and more. Visit 880ched.com.
It's game on at City Ford.
With an all-star lineup of brand new Ford favorites, save up to $6,000 on Escapes and Bronco Sports, and up to $19,000 on F-150s.
Plus, take advantage of 0% financing options available on select models.
Spin the wheel and win an iPad, Oilers merch, Costco card, a snowblower, and more.
Visit City Ford on the St. Albert Trail.
At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Puck centered in front, comes out. Harley's shot blocked in front of the net. And the puck brought out by McDavid. One-on-one gets by Lebeshkin, is in the backhand, scores! What a play! Connor McDavid makes it 4-1 Oilers!
That's our highlight zone brought to you by Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos, 3 great locations in Edmonton, St. Albert, and right next door to the Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the Winter Zone. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure you could hear Lyubushkin from all the way up here in the press box go, uh-oh. Connor winding it up big time. His 24th of the season. Oilers taking a 4-1 lead at that point. And they lead 5-1 after 40 minutes of play. Bryn Griffiths and Rob Brown back at Rogers Place in our second intermission. Well, your thoughts on that period?
Well, the Oilers took advantage of the breaks they got. It seemed like both the goals they scored was right after the Dallas Stars had their goal-scoring chance. And either a good save by Skinner or a good defensive play, and then here come the Oilers come the other way. The Oilers got some bounces and took full advantage of the bounces they got. You know, a great example was the Connor Brown one.
Yeah.
Try going across backdoor to his 2-on-1 partner, bounce off the defenseman's leg, comes right back to him, he makes no mistake. So it's been a good period. A good 40 minutes for the Oilers.
Right.
They've had some energy. They've had some jump. The new players have added a little spark. Both Wallman and Max Jones had excellent first 40 minutes in this hockey game, and the Edmonton Oilers have taken advantage of their opportunities, and this looks more like the Oilers team that we saw from mid-November to the beginning of February. They got a little bit more swagger back.
Coaching staff's got to be really pleased with the fact that the wingers are scoring tonight, too.
Well, I think everybody's pretty pleased that the wingers are scoring. It's been a long dry spell for the Oilers in their top 6. Hyman with a couple tonight. Arvidsson with one. They've got goals from 3 different lines tonight, and their fourth line has added some energy. This when the sky was falling there for that 3-week stretch, the Oilers just need to get back to doing what they're capable of doing. And I think what we've seen more tonight is the players playing to their potential, doing what they do well. Hyman going to the net, McDavid jumping. The role players playing with energy. And it's been a really nice addition so far of Wallman. He moves the puck well. He jumps up in the play, and then we saw the big hit on Rantanen. Rantanen's a big man, doesn't go down very often. He got hammered twice that period. Both new players to the Oilers team, and messages were sent. So it was a good 40 minutes, and the Oilers would like to finish off with a nice, solid 20 to go with it.
Rob, it just seems like the defense is moving the puck a lot nicer ahead. What's happening there? More time?
Well, they're playing well. There's been other games where the Oilers have moved the puck well, then made big defensive plays, and you forget about the nice passes they made,
right?
Because they're pulling pucks out of the back of their nets. I don't think the Oilers aren't really changing anything; they're just executing better, and I think that's it. There's no secret that Chris Knobloch went and said, okay, here we're going to change our game plan. We're going to do this instead. The Oilers have just they've gotten some saves. It's given them some confidence, and they've made plays. And tonight, they're just the plays that they've made have worked. And it's just you can see when you extend a lead, something the Oilers haven't done in a long stretch. When you extend the lead, it just gives you confidence, and you just feed off it and you build off of it. And the Oilers built as that period moved on.
Just watching Wallman a little closer in that second period. Doesn't seem to panic very much. He's seems very cool, calm, and collected, and that's very refreshing.
Well, he's a good defenseman. He was a good defenseman in Detroit. He was good in San Jose. So I don't think I honestly don't know if there's going to be any surprises with Wallman, because you knew what you were getting. With the puck on his stick, he makes plays, jumps up, he skates well. He's good east to west, he's good north and south. There will be some defensive hiccups, but you can overlook that when he makes good plays on the offensive side of it. And he's done that tonight. He gives the Oilers someone to play with the Leon Draisaitl line that can move the puck up quickly and also jump up into the play.
Oilers have not had a power play yet in this hockey game, and Dallas is 1 for 2. Oilers PK looks pretty active too. It's been a pretty good night. The first one on at
50%. I'm not sure 50% they're going to say that's a good night for them.
But they seem to be playing better. Right? Like the Wyatt goal. I mean, you're not going to stop that. That's a rebound, went right to him. He cashes it in. But they seem to be better positionally tonight, I think. That's just my take on it. 50%, you're right. Got to be better, but still, it's not 2 for 2.
No, but they're never going to be satisfied 50%.
But do you not take every opportunity that you kill and try to build off of that? Because I thought that there was something to build off of that second kill.
Well, the puck didn't go in the net, yeah. But I don't know if
Well, it's been a struggle, let's face it, the last month and a half.
Well, the Oilers have not been good at anything for a month and a half. I mean, they couldn't score goals, they couldn't protect leads, they gave up too many chances against, they weren't getting saves. I think the Oilers they started competing against was it Florida? I think that was the game they started competing, and then they really competed well against Carolina, and their hiccup against Anaheim, but then the game against Montreal, again, you saw a little more confidence come into their game. And then tonight, against this is a very good Dallas team that's been playing well, make the big trade for Rantanen. The Oilers fall behind in the league on the power play goal by Dallas, but no panic in their game. The Oilers, I know that they're in media, there's been a lot of talk of media and social media and fans, what's wrong with the Oilers. The Oilers have said all along, we're close. We're close. We're not worried. And you're seeing that more tonight. And it all starts with their superstar, Connor McDavid. He hasn't been as good as Connor McDavid's capable of being. And tonight, in the last few games, you've seen that extra jump in his game. And a great example tonight, he sees 46, Lyubushkin.
Yeah.
And Lyubushkin could not get the proper type of close. He couldn't get close to Connor. There was just too much space between Connor and Lyubushkin, and he's like, he's coming at me full speed. I need luck here. I need the puck to bounce off of me, off of my stick, because there's nothing he can do. You have Connor McDavid at full speed and open ice with no back pressure. There's not a defenseman in the league that's going to defend it, and not one certainly with slower feet like Lyubushkin has. So you're seeing Connor McDavid with more jump in his game, and when he's got jump, when he's playing the way he is, the rest of the team follows. So any team in the National Hockey League needs their best player to be their best player. In the last couple of games, we've seen that out of Connor McDavid. That is what this Edmonton Oilers team's needed. And tonight, everything seems to be going in the right direction for them.
Great stuff, Rob. We'll talk to you coming up on the post-game show. We'll take a timeout. At the intermission is brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. This is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater Vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Craft Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater Vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
When was the last time your electricity and natural gas provider made you feel like this? Low rates, no strings attached, year-round perks, and local energy experts who always have your back with Encore by Epcor. Find that carefree energy feeling at encore.epcor.com/carefree.
Customers are free to purchase natural gas or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822 toll-free.
Did you know the RCMP polices over 99% of Alberta's landscape? From the oil sands to the Rockies to the prairies, the RCMP has a province covered. Providing policing services to more than 1,700 communities and with over 150 career specializations, the Alberta RCMP has something to fit everyone's goals and lifestyles. Visit rcmpcareers.ca and take the next step towards your career with the Alberta RCMP. A message from the Government of Canada.
Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater Vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater Vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
With Global News, I'm Thomas Dias. Canadian farmers are bracing for what could be a large financial hit now that China has slapped Canada with hefty retaliatory tariffs. China's tariffs take aim at canola, pork, and other food commodities in response to Canada placing large duties on Chinese EVs and Chinese steel and aluminum products. The Canola Council of Canada is extremely worried, saying Canadian canola headed to China represents close to $5 billion worth of exports. The federal government is going to be working with Irving Shipbuilding to create new River-class destroyer ships for the Royal Canadian Navy. The implementation contract is worth $8 billion for the first 6 years. However, it only covers part of the tab for the first 3 ships that will eventually cost $22.2 billion. Vice Admiral Angus Topshee is hailing the deal as a major step forward in bringing Canada's Navy into the modern era. And Liberal leadership campaigns made their final get-out-the-vote push today ahead of tomorrow's announcement of who will be the next party leader and thus Prime Minister. Mark Carney's leadership campaign says he has fundraised a whopping $4.5 million, with Chrystia Freeland, Karina Gould, and Frank Baylis also in the running to replace Justin Trudeau. News on demand at 880ched.com.
Today you can score at A&W. Enjoy a juicy grass-fed beef mama burger and fries for only $5. Available in-store or on the A&W mobile app at participating locations in OilCountry. This fantastic deal is available all day today at A&W.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm proud to call myself an Albertan. You know, after years of touring this great province in my Ford F-150, I've learned the value of driving a tough, capable, smart truck. Whether you're working for the weekend or long-hauling it like I am, there's an F-150 for every Albertan, with plenty of options to choose from, like available Pro Power on board. So if you're looking for a new truck, stop by your Alberta Ford dealer and tell them PB sent you.
Rogers is Canada's largest and most reliable 5G network. We're made for Oilers fans. You can stream Leon scoring in Leduc. Watch Ty tie things up in Tofield. Or check out Connor doing Connor things in Kalmar. And even watch Stewart steal the show while you're in Sedalia. Try saying that 3 times fast. Rogers, proud partner and fan of your Edmonton Oilers.
Today you can score at A&W. Enjoy a juicy grass-fed beef mama burger and fries for only $5. Available in-store or on the A&W mobile app at participating locations in OilCountry. This fantastic deal is available all day today at A&W.
The intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Oilers lead the Dallas Stars after 2 periods of play 5-1. Let's find out what's going on around the league. The out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Only one other game going on right now. Also after 40 minutes of play, it's the hometown San Jose Sharks trailing the New York Islanders 2-1. Elsewhere around the league, these are all final scores. It was Calgary blanking Montreal 1-0. Dustin Wolf 26 saves for the shutout there. Colorado Avalanche rallying to knock off the visiting Toronto Maple Leafs 7-4. Valeri Nichushkin with 3 goals, had the hat trick and also added 1 assist. It was Vanacek with 21 saves for the shutout as Florida blanked Buffalo 4-0. Jeremy Swayman also with a shutout tonight, 26 saves in that one as Boston beat the Lightning in Tampa 4-0. How about Brady Tkachuk? 2 goals tonight, including the winner in overtime as the Ottawa Senators rally to beat the New York Rangers 4-3 in overtime. Matty Beniers with 1 goal and 1 assist, and Philip Grubauer with the win as Seattle beat the Flyers in Philadelphia 4-1. Los Angeles won tonight in overtime. Quentin Byfield, his 13th of the season, is your overtime winner. So 2-1 over the St. Louis Blues. And the other final score, Steven Stamkos with the hat trick tonight, including the winner in overtime as Nashville on home ice beat the Chicago Blackhawks 3-2. That's your out-of-town scoreboard. Brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. As we mentioned, Oilers 5-1 leading Dallas after 40 minutes of play, and the third period is coming up next. At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. This is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
At the intermission has been brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Attention drivers, it's the Midwinter Tire Clearance Sale at Fountain Tire. Right now, you can save up to 20% off all in-stock winter tires. Premium brands, unbeatable safety, and incredible savings. It's a winter tire hat trick. But don't wait. This sale ends March 8th, and once they're gone, they're gone. Stay safe on the road and save big during this Midwinter Clearance Sale. Oh, and most importantly, let's go Oilers! Contact your local Fountain Tire for complete details. Fountain Tire, we're on this road together.
From the biggest stadiums to the coziest holes in the wall. From house parties to porch hangs to pride celebrations. From your favorite fuzz shop to your local Indian spot. From noodle bars to sports bars to salsa bars. There's a Molson with your name on it. Canadian Ultra XL. Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Tired of skyrocketing energy bills? Switch to clean, affordable power with Horizon Solar. Whether you want to cut costs, go green, or increase your home's value, Horizon Solar has you covered with tailored solar energy solutions. With current government incentives, there's never been a better time to make the switch. Own your power, control your bills, live sustainably. For your free assessment, call Horizon Solar today or visit horizonsolar.com to get started. Horizon Solar, where going green makes sense.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer, we're here at Rogers Place. 5-1 Oilers lead the Stars, getting ready for the third period of play. Zach Hyman's got a pair of goals. Victor Arvidsson, Connor McDavid, Connor Brown, they've all scored for Edmonton. Wyatt Johnston has the goal for Dallas.
Look who's on the ice here in period 3. Darnell Nurse for the first shift.
Good to see.
Jake Wallman fell to number 96 for the Dallas Stars, Mikko Rantanen, and so did Max Jones. I wonder if Dallas maybe sends a little message. The big man, Bichelle, took a couple healthy runs to Connor McDavid. Missed them both times.
Nurse to center, he'll shoot it in. We know Rope Hintz won't be coming back after that shot from Henrique rode up his stick and hit him in the face.
One thing about Dallas, they've always had great PR departments over the years to deal with. Yeah.
Puck brought in and dumped in by Ceci. It goes in behind the Edmonton net. Wallman to Draisaitl. The left wing boards for Podkolzin. Cross ice at center to Arvidsson. Into the Stars zone. To the right wing corner it goes. Ceci will take a hit from Nurse. Puck comes in front of the net, but it's brought out and up the left wing. It's Granlund over the line, down the left side. A shot off a skate, goes to the side of the net and off the pad of Skinner. It's in behind the Edmonton goal. Nurse on the left to Draisaitl. Cross ice to Arvidsson, a little far for him. Harley will one-hand it into the Edmonton zone. Wallman comes out from behind the Oiler net. We're a minute into the third.
Should mention, not every team is that quick with information on injured players.
Up the right side, McDavid weaves his way in over the Stars line. He's going to the net. He just put it wide on a wonderful rush through the middle. It's on the end boards in the Stars zone.
That was ridiculous. Look at Harley working over McDavid.
Yep. Pushes him up against the boards. Of course, they were teammates with Team Canada with the Four Nations. Comes up the right wing, and Rantanen will get it out. Right side to Johnston, back to Rantanen, left wing, Robertson in front of the net. Wow, what a save made by Skinner! Rantanen got the pass across, and Stuart Skinner somehow snares that one out of the air and keeps it out.
Well, McDavid with a virtuoso performance up the ice. He almost walked the whole team. Just slid it wide of Ottinger, then the Stars came back. And what a chance for Rantanen on the backhand. And
he just showed it again.
Stuart Skinner picked it.
That was ridiculous. Ben on the right wing. Put it off the corner boards on the left side. It'll get to center ice. Janmark. One hands it in. Bissell goes in behind his net. Pass through the middle all the way down, right on goal, steered away by Skinner. Puck along the boards inside the Edmonton zone. Ben along the left wing. Give it to Dadonov all the way around to the point to Dumba. His shot goes right off of Janmark, came out. Dumba shoots it back in. Stars have to tag up. In fact, they'll just make a change. 5-1 Oilers lead here early in the third. Emberson. Left wing to Kapanen. Comes into the Stars zone down the left side. Stops in the left wing corner to the blue line to Nurse. His shot. And that one stopped in front of the net. There was a lot of traffic. Puck is played towards the goal. It's bouncing into the right wing corner. Jones along the right wing boards. Jones trying to hold off Ceci. Puck came free to Lindell. The right wing boards for Beck. He'll get it out through the middle to Steele. Into the Oiler end. On the right wing, Rantanen, right side, Steele to the blue line, to Harley, to Steele, will shoot it towards the net. And that one kicked out by Skinner, and up the right wing, Jones. Into the Stars end, goes to the right wing corner. Jones behind the net to Perry. Pass got blocked, and Ceci can get it out for the Stars, but that will be icing against Dallas. 3:19 gone in the third. 5-1 Oilers lead.
Well, Jones is a big man, and he can protect the puck, but I learned something about him today that I did not know.
What's that?
Guess whose house he rented when he was playing in Anaheim? Of all of the guys that you can think of that played for the Anaheim Ducks in
Corey
Newport.
Perry?
Well, maybe connected to me over the years.
Oh, okay. Maybe Joffrey Lupul.
Joffrey Lupul's house. I did not know that, of course. You've met Craig Lupul numerous times.
Puck gets into the slot, the pass by Podkolzin, and that misses Kulak.
What do you say about something about when a guy has a lot of energy in his personality? You know what I mean.
I know what you mean. It's out to center. Puck brought in by Marchman to the right wing, to the blue line. The shot off the arm of Skinner's Labushkin. Let it go. It's in behind the Edmonton net. Granlund tried to swing it in front. There's a penalty coming up
These
against
guys
the
are
Oilers.
managing this game. The force is strong in that one.
Yeah, okay. Their force is strong.
With both Craig and with Joffrey Lupul, as you know. 1 for 2 on the power play.
Kulak off for the trip.
The Oilers haven't earned a power. They're up 5-1 in the game, 5 even strength goals. The angelic Dallas Stars are going to have a penalty in this game.
Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Face off to the right is Skinner, puck to the blue line. Harley, left wing point, down the boards. Give it to Duchesne, back to Harley. He'll shoot it, and that one doesn't get through. It goes off the corner boards, finds Nugent Hopkins. He'll get it down the ice.
The whole key with Henrique, who's a 54% man, is to get it up the ice, get it off the ice, and let the Oilers use this tandem of Janmark and Brown and really force the puck.
Johnston lost it at the Edmonton blue line. Connor Brown on the right wing. Oh, his pass hit. It was knocked down by Harley before he could get it to Janmark.
Duchesne got away with the reach infraction there, and Brown, that could have been a penalty.
Robertson on the left wing to the middle to Johnston across the shot. That misses on the right side by Rantanen. Puck along the right wing up to the blue line. Duchesne to Rantanen in the right wing corner. To To Harley on the blue line. To Duchesne, to Rantanen, right corner. Back to Duchesne. His shot. And he one-timered it just wide of the Edmonton net. Harley on the left wing to Robertson. Behind the net to Rantanen. Sent back to the left wing point. Harley to Duchesne. Across to Rantanen. Scores. Rantanen on the right wing. Got the cross ice pass. Made no mistake. That's a power play goal. Oiler lead cut to 5-2.
For Edmonton, it's stay out of the box. Still up by 3. Played well 5-on-5 in this game. Maybe at some point you'll get one too in terms of a power play opportunity. That was a great finish for Mikko Rantanen, who had back-to-back 100-point seasons with Colorado.
Rantanen's 28th of the year in his debut with the Dallas Stars. .506 time of the goal for Dallas. They're now 2 for 3 on the power play. Donoff into the Oiler end to the right wing corner. Goes in behind the net. To the left. They put it in front of the net. A backhand scores. Jamie Benn in front of the Oiler net. Turn around on the backhand. Put it up under the bar and in. And the Stars are within a couple. It's a 5-3 Oiler lead. It was 11 seconds after the goal by Rantanen. Dallas is right back in this. As Jamie Benn gets his 16th. That changes the complexion and quiets Rogers Place. Nurse in his own zone up the left wing. That pass was off of Nugent Hopkins into the Stars' end. Rimmed on the right. Bork got it out. Rantanen from Duchesne and Harley. Ben from Donoff and Ceci. Puck shot in on the right side. Side of the net, puck brought in front, saved by Ottinger off of Hyman. It goes to the right corner, Nugent Hopkins to the left wing point to Nurse, over to Woolman as one-timer kicked out by Ottinger. Puck along the right wing near the top of the circle. Getting it out with Ceci to center ice. For Donoff, he'll shoot it in. 5-3 Oilers lead. Just over 6 minutes gone here in the third period. Nurse, right wing corner with Steele all over him.
Gonna stick right up in his face, no call.
And a Draisaitl has it at the Edmonton blue line. Off of Emberson. It's just into the Star zone. Dumba through the middle, off of Marchment. Arvidsson pokes it around. It goes to the blue line. Dumba's shot doesn't get through. It's bouncing in the slot. It's chopped into the left wing corner. Arvidsson along the boards. On the right wing, top of the circle in the Oiler end. Marchment has it pinned. As they get it finally, it's free at Marchment. To the right wing to Dumba. Put it towards the net. Stetcher is able to block it. It goes in behind the goal. Emberson comes up the right wing. Look for Arvidsson. It missed him. It's icing against Edmonton.
Got to make that play, Victor.
7:05 gone in the third. 5-3 Oilers lead. Rantanen and Ben scoring 11 seconds apart. It's got the Stars right back into this game.
Dallas has dominated the face-off circle, Cam. They've won almost 60% of the draws in this game.
Back to the blue line. Harley, shot, glove save made by Skinner. He'll hold on to that. We'll take a break. 7:10 gone here in the third. 5-3 Oilers lead the Stars. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
For years now, we've been warning Edmontonians on the hazards of our stormwater facilities. While they may appear to look like still ponds, there is moving water beneath the surface, which makes the ice dangerously... The unpredictability of stormwater facilities makes them treacherously unsafe for all winter activities, even walking. So think twice. Don't go on the ice. A safety message from EPCOR.
Hockey season is back. And so are the deals at Boston Pizza. Cheer on your team while ordering off their game day menu or come in and see what great promotions they have going on. At Boston Pizza, they always have something craveable for you to enjoy. Boston Pizza, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Cheers to a great hockey season.
Bloom Benefits offers amazing coverage that even the toughest hockey players can get behind. With excellent coverage, they offer things like massage. You want to go? Counseling services. Let's go. Dental coverage. That was not offside. And eye exams. With custom health coverage for any group of any size, Bloom Benefits make every team better, stronger, and healthier. Plans start from just $54 a month. Rethink your benefits today at bloombenefits.ca.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer, we're here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 5-3. Oilers lead the Stars. 7-10 gone in the third.
Gave them life on the third power play. They're 2 for 3 on the power play. Oilers have outscored Dallas 5-1 at even strength. But it's a game because Dallas has made their 3 power plays count. The Oilers seemingly can't earn a power play.
Shane off the draw, right side. He'll shoot it. Glove by Skinner. It'll be a face-off the Edmonton zone. Oilers off on the road for 4 straight after this. Next at home on the 18th against Utah.
Edmonton's getting cleaned up in the circle here, Cam. Losing too many draws.
This time flipped out by Kulak. A bouncing puck. Lyubushkin can't clear it. Janmark to Connor Brown. Went off his stick right to Lyubushkin. Up the right wing. And Granlund to Harley into the Edmonton zone. A cross-ice pass broken up by Bouchard. Cleared it out. Ben will bring it back in. Ben had it poked off his stick. Skating onto it, Matthias Janmark. In over the Stars line to Brown. He'll shoot it. Saved by Ottinger. The rebound into the high slot. And Duchesne could bring it to center ice, get over center and flip it in. Hits the end glass in behind Skinner, and the net knocked off behind him by Granlund. And we'll get a whistle. 6 straight days of hockey here at Rogers Place concludes tomorrow with the Oil Kings and the Swift Current Broncos for a 4 o'clock game. Oil Kings says they clinched the playoff spot yesterday with their win over Kelowna.
And they should, because they were won the WHL title in 22, 23, full rebuilding season. 23-24, half a rebuilding year.
It's impressive to turn it around this quick.
Yeah, made a good trade. They got they could have the number 1 pick in the upcoming draft this year.
Yeah. They have 2 high picks.
Yeah. Courtesy of a couple trades they made.
Yep. The team's done very well. On the right wing, Robertson, top of the circles. Right in behind the Edmonton net. Comes up to the blue line. Shot from the right wing by Ceci from the point. Doesn't get through. Comes back to Ceci, and then it hits Nugent Hopkins. It comes out. Ceci has to go after it. Chopped it through the neutral zone. Jake Wallman comes into the Stars' end through the middle. A shot off the arm of Ottinger and out of play. Oh, Jake Wallman absolutely wired that thing on net.
Well, there you saw what he could do. I mean, just unbelievable lateral movement, and then an explosiveness out of a cut. And then he can shoot the puck. And Ottinger was a little surprised. I mean, it hit him. Got it up in a hurry.
He's off to the right of Ottinger. Puck to the blue line. They'll have to do it again. Wallman looked like a forward. The way he wheeled into the zone, shot that puck.
I'd say he's got better lateral movement than a forward.
Yeah. Oh. Puck back to the line. It goes to Nurse. Couldn't get a shot through. That one hit Zach Hyman. Out to center ice is Ben. Got it into the Edmonton zone to Donoff in front of the net. Ben couldn't get his stick on it. But an opportunity there for the Stars. Puck to the corner. Inside the Edmonton zone, Nugent Hopkins battling to get control, and he does. And behind the net to Nurse. Now over to Wallman. Wallman will slow things up. 5-3 Oilers lead. We're 9 minutes into the third period. Nurse out from behind his goal through the middle to center ice. Amberson down the left wing. The win behind the net, and it is sent right in front of the net by Jones, but nobody there to get a stick on it for Edmonton. Puck brought in. Here's Granlund, his shot, and he blasted it wide. Dumba, his shot, scores. Dumba fired it. It hit Skinner, then it hit Amberson and went in.
It's his first of the year.
And the Oilers lead's cut to 5-4. Skinner made the save. Just hit Amberson and went in. Unbelievable.
Well, we saw the Oilers blow a big lead to Dallas a couple of years ago here, Cam.
Yeah.
And the Stars have gotten some puck luck.
That one in particular. 9:18 time of the goal. As Bob said, Matt Dumba's first of the season. And the Oilers had a 5-1 lead. It's now 5-4. It's in behind the Dallas net. Harley has it up the left wing to the blue line. It came out. Bouchard to play it back in. Edmonton tags up to get back on side. Labushkin up the right wing to center ice. Now a cross ice pass. Johnston comes in, stops up, his shot, and that is blocked by Arvidsson.
And it hurt him. Oh. Got a piece of it.
Puck cleared out. Johnston in the neutral zone to Rantanen. Now Robertson to Rantanen. Rantanen had to go off his stick, goes right to Skinner. He'll cover it. With 9:57 to go in the third. This one got awfully interesting. 5-4, Oilers lead the Stars. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Sportsnet Plus is your ultimate destination for Oilers games. Stream more matchups than anywhere else. Spectacular! Catch Oilers action all season. Plans starting at $19.99 a month. Subscribe now at sportsnetplus.ca. OilCountry, the ultimate Oilers watch party happens all season long. Attend Molson Canadian Oilers Game Day live throughout the season for your chance to win 2025-26 Edmonton Oilers season seats. Be there for the next Game Day live flight night for your chance to win a trip for two to watch the Oilers play in Las Vegas. Join them March 10th at On the Rocks. For the full event schedule and to RSVP to the ultimate Oilers watch party, visit OilersGameDayLive.com.
Heard of Uline? You know, the have-it-all in-stock, ready-to-deliver shipping and industrial supply specialists. The company that does things for you that are unheard of, like keeping 41,000 items in stock in our own warehouses. With customer service reps on the line to get you what you need, when you need it, 24/7, 365, every time. Maybe you heard it here first. Want to hear more? Visit uline.ca. ULINE, your shipping and industrial supply specialists.
Sportsnet Plus is your ultimate destination for Oilers games. Stream more matchups than anywhere else. Spectacular! Catch Oilers action all season. Plans starting at $19.99 a month. Subscribe now at sportsnetplus.ca.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
The Dallas Stars climbed right back into this one. 5-4 Oilers lead, 9:57 to go in the third. Edmonton with a 5-1 lead through 40 minutes. Goals by Rantanen, Ben, and Dumba. I've got the Stars right back in it. Face off to the right of Stuart Skinner. David taking the draw against Duchesne. Puck gets into the corner. Marchman into that left wing corner. Lost his stick. Picks back up. Wallman will get it up near the blue line. And Hyman made sure that it got out to the middle of the ice to Nurse. Into the Star zone. Just over the line on the left wing. They battle. It comes out. McDavid at the Stars blue will dump it into the right wing corner, and And Nugent-Hopkins behind the net to Hyman in front of the net. And that goes off a star stick. Nugent-Hopkins has it. Swings it back to the right wing point. Wallman to Nurse. Down the right wing. Nurse, he's going to go to the net. A shot. Save made by Ottinger. Puck on the left point. Wallman cross-ice pass goes in behind McDavid. It comes out. Wallman into his own end. Now to McDavid. Back to Wallman. 9 minutes to go in the third. 5-4. Edmonton leading. Jake Wallman's pass picked off by Rantanen. He'll center it to Beck. He can't get a shot. Then from the side of the net, it goes off of Skinner. And it's Steele on the end boards for the Stars. On the left wing to Rantanen. To Steele to the left wing point to Lindell. Left wing corner. Rantanen. Gets to the middle of the ice. He's on his backhand to Lindell on the point. His shot. And that goes off of Connor Brown and out of play with 8:28 to go in the third. Edmonton up 5-4.
Oilers are going to have to take in here, Cam.
Oh, yeah.
This game was seemingly in hand. You'd hate to, you know what, this one away.
Yep. Well, it's the Stars team that is, they've never lost more than 2 in a row all year.
They're a good team.
Very good team. Face off to the right of Skinner.
And this year they've been a more consistent team than Edmonton. Much better defensively than Edmonton as we're sitting in a 5-4 game drop the puck stripes.
It's the start of a Edmonton, Vancouver, Winnipeg, Colorado trip for Dallas. As the puck goes to the right wing corner, and it's Bouchard. Up the left wing boards to Henrique. Now in over the line to Draisaitl. Stops in the right wing corner. Draisaitl forced up the boards. Got Harley on him. And the puck's jammed out to center ice. Draisaitl to Arvidsson. Will bring the puck in on the left wing. Went to shoot it. That's blocked by Lyubushkin. Ben will clear it out. Sent across by Kulak, but stepping up was Harley. And he'll bounce it into the Edmonton
Good
zone.
hit by Draisaitl on Harley.
Bouchard on the right wing to Draisaitl.
The incidental trips that they've not called all game have played a factor in this hockey game today.
Arvidsson steals from Bork. Right wing to Draisaitl. Off the boards and in. He'll go off for a change. Lyubushkin pushes it up the left wing to Harley to center ice. To Rantanen. His pass picked off at center by Kapanen. Now on the right wing to McDavid. In over the line. Cross-ice pass. It hit Kapanen, and that goes straight to the netminder. Ottinger will cover it up. 7:28 to go in the third. 5-4. Oilers lead. Face off to the left of Jake Ottinger. McDavid out with Kapanen and Perry.
That's what we thought, right? Maybe you'd see the fourth line. A little bit of alteration to it.
Puck goes to the right wing corner. McDavid will go in behind the net. Got tied up. Granlund will get it out for the Stars at center ice. Give it to Duchesne. Goes to the left wing corner inside the Edmonton zone. Now in behind the net to McDavid. Behind the goal to Nurse. Up the right wing for Wallman. Through the middle, Perry, and it smacked away from him, and it'll go to the Edmonton blue line. Wallman to Nurse. Under 7 to go in the third. 5-4 Edmonton leads. Center ice is Nurse. To Hyman into the Star zone. Bissell takes him to the corner. Robertson. Get it out through the middle to Rantanen for the Stars. Into the Oiler end, and that's broken up. Here comes Nugent-Hopkins. Into the Stars end. Right wing to Draisaitl. Draisaitl in behind the net. Over to the left wing. Left wing top of the circle. Cycles the puck to Zach Hyman. He's in behind the net. He'll bring it in front. A shot save. Rebound off the post. And the puck sent to the line and into the Stars bench. 6:50 to go into third. 5-4 Oilers lead.
Well, Zach Hyman's been all around it tonight for Edmonton. He's got a couple hard net try. He reverse pivots on Matt Duchesne, and the puck unluckily did not ricochet in off of Robertson, who was backside support, deflect into the net.
It easily could have.
Oh, yeah.
Ottinger made the first save. The second opportunity for Hyman went off the post and bounced right through the crease. Face off to the right of Ottinger. Henry gathers it on the left wing. The corner to Janmark to the blue line. Emberson off the right wing boards to Matthias Janmark. Up the right wing. He'll get it in front of the net. Just broken up by Bork before it could get to Connor Brown. Steele will get it out for Dallas. Emberson has it inside the Edmonton blue line. Over to Nurse. Oilers up by 1 here in the third period to Connor Brown. Brown was badgered on the play. Steele has it. Steele goes in behind the Edmonton net. Over to the right wing boards in front of the goal. And it's broken up. Bork with a shot and a right pad save made by Skinner. Puck to the blue line. Steele, left wing. Gave it to Harley. Back to Steele. Steele, left side to Lyubushkin. Gonna go off his stick. It's up against him. Boards in the Edmonton zone. And March dug it loose to the blue line. Steele over to Harley on the right wing point. Back to Sam Steele. Rolls it into the right wing corner. Brown will get control for Edmonton. He's gonna flip it out. Goes up on end, but it won't be icing. Oilers up by 1, 5-4 with 5 minutes to go here in the third period. Puck doesn't get out. Nugent Hopkins will keep it in for Edmonton. Right wing to McDavid. The shot! That save made by Ottinger. Hard shot by McDavid off the right wing. We'll take a break with 4:47 to go in the third period. 5-4. Oilers lead the Stars from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Oil Country, you never miss an Oilers game. Join your fellow fans at Molson Canadian Oil Country headquarter locations every game day. Visit oilcountryhq.com to find out where you can enjoy the game next with a pint of Molson Canadian, the official beer sponsor of the Edmonton Oilers.
Hey folks, Paul Brandt here. I love being an Albertan and I love Ford trucks. And I know that like hard-working Albertans across this great province, there's a Ford truck for everyone. Like Super Duty. It's what I like to call a workhorse. A truck built for heavy-duty performance and getting the job done. Now that's a truck to live and work by. So whatever you're working on, you'll know that the 2024 Ford Super Duty's got the goods. Get yours today at your Alberta Ford dealer. Just tell them PB sent you.
Help turn off hesitation, turn off doubt, turn off fears. The YMCA is a charity that helps people turn off whatever's holding them back so they can let their potential shine. With your support, you can help us turn on confidence, connections, and possibilities. Whether it's supporting families, building life skills, or fostering well-being, the YMCA offers a wide range of programs that empower people to shine their brightest. Visit our website to see how you can help today.
Oil Country, you never miss an Oilers game. Join your fellow fans at Molson Canadian Oil Country headquarter locations every game day. Visit oilcountryhq.com to find out where you can enjoy the game next with a pint of Molson Canadian, the official beer sponsor of the Edmonton Oilers.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
5-4, Oilers lead the Stars. 4:47 to go in the third period. Cameron along with Bob Stauffer here at Rogers Place. Shots are 25 apiece. Face off in the Stars zone to the left of Ottinger. Stars have scored 3 times here in the third period.
Oilers have had a couple chances.
Yes, they have.
Been able to tack on another one. The Stars have a veteran, mature, poised, and good team, and they've shown it tonight.
Kept in by Nugent Hopkins on the left wing. Lindell to the corner for Dallas, up to the line. Went off of Wallman, it stays in. Lindell, right wing to Ceci, won't get it out. Wallman's going to keep it in. Now Lindell through the middle to Marchment. And at center ice, he's able to wire it in. It goes off the glass into the right corner. McDavid up the boards. Wanted to find Hyman. Doesn't get through to him. And now Duchesne will bring it in. Down the left wing is pass. And Granlund's one-timer. And that goes off of Podkolzin. Back to the right wing point. Lyubushkin. Top of the circles. Down low to Duchesne. Up the right wing. To the blue line to Harley. Harley, a snapshot tip just wide of the Edmonton net. And Bouchard will get it out. The left wing to Podkolzin, and he shoots it in. Harley on the end boards. Duchesne got it out. Flip to the blue line. And it's Podkolzin to come in on the right wing. A shot and a save made by Ottinger on a rising offering from Podkolzin. 3:29 to go in the third. 5-4 Edmonton leads.
Harley's been terrific.
He has played a ton.
He's so good. Great pick.
He's on the ice a lot.
Well, let's not forget, they'll get Heiskanen back for the playoffs. That's their best defenseman. Now, you can make an argument the Oilers are not playing with one of their top two D-men with that call. But Miro Heiskanen's on another level.
Face off to the left of Ottinger.
And did Finland ever miss him in the Four Nations face-off? I mean, that third pairing got, those guys both went -5 in 3 games. The rest of the tournament was played at even between the 4 countries. 5v5.
Henrique Brown and Janmark are out there with Wallman and Nurse. It's in the right wing corner of the Dallas zone and up the boards to Robertson. He will get it out. Getting after it. Johnston are on the end boards inside Edmonton territory. To Robertson, shovels it back to the blue line. Lindell to Robertson. Left wing corner, back to the point. Nobody there for the Stars. It'll come out.
Excellent read by Wallman to break the play up.
Lindell takes a hit from Connor Brown. Under 3 to go here in the third. 5-4. Edmonton leads Dallas. To Donoff into his own end. And in fact, we'll take it behind the net. The right wing to Dumba will get it out through center to Steele. Steele checked at the Edmonton blue line. Goes into the Star zone. Hyman's after it. Dumba, right wing corner, behind the net. Bischel will get it around the boards and out. Kulak pokes it up the right wing inside his own end to the top of the circle to Hyman. He'll get it up in the air, past Bischel, down the ice. It won't be icing as Bischel turns in the right corner.
Oilers got to be aware here. Dallas can get the puck up the ice. You got to figure Ottinger's going to come out. Here he goes.
And there he goes right now with 2:07 to go in the third. Edmonton up by 1. Flipped in by Robertson. It goes behind the Edmonton net. Skinner to play it. Got it to the corner. Ben with control for the Stars. His pass. That goes off a stick, and it's covered by Skinner. With 1:53 to go in the third. The Oilers up by 1. Race off in the Oilers zone to the right of Skinner.
Take a time out here for Chris Knobloch.
They're definitely taking their time making the change. It looks like that'll be it. They will make a change. Wallman and Nurse on the back end.
Draisaitl, McDavid, and I believe Janmark. Again, Dallas has won 60% of the faceoffs in this game.
Shane to take the draw. Puck goes to Nurse. Rims it. That will be kept in. Puck on the point. Johnston down the left side. And behind the net to Ben. Couldn't get it in front of the goal. Draisaitl got it loose for a moment. Robertson then lost it to Draisaitl. Up the left wing to McDavid. He'll get it out before he could get it to Janmark, who had the empty net. 1.5 minutes to go here in the third. 5-4. Oilers lead the Stars. Up the left wing, Ben. Give it to Johnston. Comes into the Oiler end. Goes to the right wing corner. Johnston in behind the net. Left side to Robertson. To the blue line to Harley. To Robertson. Left wing top of the circle. It comes to the blue line. Harley across. One-time shot. That's blocked. Puck goes in behind the net. Rantanen with it. Rantanen to Harley. Harley to the left corner. Behind the net to Rantanen. Rantanen waiting, and he'll give it to Ben. Last minute here in the third. Puck goes to the blue line. Robertson to the right. Got it behind the net to Rantanen. Right wing to Johnston. Johnston behind the net. Missed Randon with it. It'll rim around to Harley. He's got it left point to Randon. Centering pass. That goes off a Draisaitl to the line. Kept in by Harley. A shot and a save made by Skinner with 37 seconds to go in the third. And the Oilers are up by 1.
Well, Darnell Nurse played a little volleyball there early and then tried to bank it off the boards. And Harley, who else, made a great pick of the blue line to keep it in.
And now a timeout will be called. Called by Dallas. But I'm sure welcomed by the Oilers as well.
Now, do you have Henrique out here with Draisaitl and McDavid? Henrique's at 54% face-off.
So you got two face-off. Yeah.
Two guys that are at 54% against a team that knows how to win draws.
It was 5-1 Edmonton after 2 periods. Stars score 3 goals in the first half of the third period. And then Edmonton's had opportunities since then, but so has Dallas.
Well, it's not going to be Henrique. It's going to be McDavid, Draisaitl. You're going to go back to Janmark.
Nugent Hopkins.
Yeah.
Duchesne taking the draw for the Stars. Face off to the right of Stuart Skinner. 37 seconds left. Puck dropped. It goes to the corner. Nurse is there, rimming it. Rantanen can't keep it in. That was chopped out by Nugent Hopkins, and it won't be hard enough for icing. 28 seconds left. Up the left wing to Robertson. Now brought in. Granlund lost it. McDavid with control. A long pass to Draisaitl. Off the outside of the post. 18 seconds left. Harley will wheel it up the middle for the Stars. To center ice, and unable to get it in was Johnston. Puck bouncing around at the Stars line. 6 seconds left. Puck along the boards at center ice. Nugent Hopkins puts it back into the Stars' end. It's drilled down the ice. The game is over. The Oilers win it 5-4 over the Dallas Stars. As it went right down to the wire, and Edmonton gets their 37th win of the season.
Well, you'll take it, no question. And at the end of the day, Stuart Skinner was one save better than Jake Ottinger in this game. Oilers never had an opportunity to work with the power play the entire night. 5 even strength goals. That is a positive for Edmonton. And Skinner he got horribly unlucky on the 4th goal against.
Yeah, the bank made the save, and it hit Emberson and went in. Yeah.
But you give Dallas credit because they never quit in this game.
They stayed with it, battled, made a game out of it. They got the goalie to the bench and put pressure on the Oilers. But again, Stuart Skinner, solid in net when he had to be. And the Edmonton Oilers get a 5-4 win here over the Stars. And the Oilers have won a couple in a row. The Stars had won 4 straight. And that comes to an end. And we head downstairs. Aiden Gannam standing by with Darnell Nurse.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Darnell, obviously, your fair share of trouble towards the end of that third period, but the cushion you guys built was enough to come away with the victory. What did you gather from this one?
I thought we played really hard. There was, moments there. They had their push. They're a really good team, and that happens when you build the lead that we did. Sometimes you have to use it. We did tonight, and I thought, we didn't fold all the way though. We settled back in, play our game, and found a way to get 2 points in regulation.
An assist for you in this one, an assist for your new D partner, Jake Wallman, as well. What did you pick up from your new teammate out there?
Yeah, he was awesome out there. The confidence, the poise with the puck. He's aggressive defensively. It was a lot of fun to play with him, and we take this and build off it and try to continue to improve.
Thanks a lot, Darnell.
Thank you.
Guys.
All right, Aiden Gannam downstairs with Darnell Nurse. The Edmonton Oilers get a 5-4 win over the Dallas Stars. Tough test. Figured it would be. It's a Dallas team that's played incredibly well and incredibly consistent, as you had said, all season long coming into this. And, good battle. And an exciting game. Good chances at both ends of the ice. It was entertaining here tonight.
It was entertaining. Had the Oilers... really, they got fueled by that power play, right? They're third of the game, and Edmonton's got to do a little... Both of the goals came late in the kills, which is a little bit frustrating. The Oilers did some good work early. Hyman with a couple. Jake Wallman was tremendous tonight for the Oilers. There's no question. Real impact for him. And away you go. It was. There's some positive signs there. They're playing a good team. They're going to add a couple bodies. The Oilers are going to add a couple bodies. And bottom line is the Oilers found a way. And they go, after a poor performance at home at Anaheim, the Oilers have now won 3 of the last 4 games. And slowly start, again, best record in the NHL, November 7th to February 7th. Then they lost 6 out of 7, and now they've responded with a couple wins. So, big road trip coming up. Won't be easy. But can't take Buffalo lightly. Buffalo's had a very dispiriting season. They do have 3 defensemen amongst the top 25 in points per 60 at even strength. Dahling's a tremendous player. They've got power. They've got Bowen Byram. They made the trade with Dylan Cousins, Josh Norris. I'll be interested to see that. But more importantly, I want to see, does Matthias Ekholm play Monday when we're in Dallas? Is he back for that game? Gotta love what we saw to Jake Wallman tonight for the Oilers.
Wallman was solid in his Oilers debut, coming over in a deal with the San Jose Sharks. The Edmonton Oilers get a 5-4 win over the Dallas Stars here this evening at Rogers Place. Zach Hyman led the way. He had 2 goals. He had an assist as well. 3-point night for Zach Hyman. Victor Arvidsson, Connor McDavid, Connor Brown also scoring for Edmonton. Leon Draisaitl had an assist, so he's got points in 14 straight games. Connor McDavid added an assist as well, so a 2-point night for him. Stuart Skinner, 22 saves. He gets the win for the Oilers. Oilers improved to 37-22-4. The Stars dropped to 41-20-2. And Edmonton heading out on the road for the next 4 straight. 5-4, the final. The Oilers over the Stars here at Rogers Place, and a Rogers postgame show's coming up next.
Exclusive live interviews, expert analysis, and game highlights. This is the Rogers postgame show. Once again, here's Bob Stauffer on the Oilers Radio Network.
Labushkin peeled off his stick by Brown. He'll come down the right wing, pass across, rebound, scores! Connor Brown, his pass was blocked, and he got it right back, and he makes it 5-1 Oilers.
That's the Century Casino highlight zone. That turned out to be the winning goal. We thought tonight we'd have an Alberta Blue Cross travel insurance goal of game, health, dental, travel. We got the coverage you need. Visit av.bluecross.ca. But Dallas down 5-1 after 2. Got a trio of goals in the third, and the Oilers hold on for the 5-4 victory. Our highlight zone is always brought to you by Century Casino. 3 great locations, Edmonton, St. Albert, next to the Edmonton International Airport at Century Mile. Welcome to the Winter Zone. This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Do you have tickets to an upcoming event at Rogers Place that you can't attend? Donate your tickets to the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation Seats for Kids program, presented by Eagle Builders. Seats for Kids provides unused game tickets for charities, allowing children and families to enjoy hockey at Rogers Place. And for many, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. To be a part of the Seats for Kids program presented by Eagle Builders, please email edmonton@kidsupfront.com. That's edmonton@kidsupfront.com.
RS Breakers and Controls, Canada's leader in new, used, tested, and obsolete circuit breakers, MCC buckets, bus plugs, and switches. They have everything you need to maintain your aging electrical infrastructure, ensuring it operates as good as new. Their 24/7 emergency response gets you back up and running quickly, saving valuable time and money. Minimal generators or modifications needed, and like-for-like replacements mean no special inspections. Don't replace, repair your legacy equipment with RS. Visit rsbreakers.com.
You're tuned in to the Rogers postgame show on the official voice of the Edmonton Oilers, 880 CHAD, and on the Oilers Radio Network.
Welcome back, everybody. Rogers postgame show. Rogers, proud partner and fan of the Edmonton Oilers Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments and no interest for a year. We bring a order inside the game analyst, Rob Brown. Rob, this game was closer than it needed to be. The Oilers got a little bit unlucky on the 5-4 goal. Your overall assessment, though, they do get the victory.
They do. The Oilers got a big bounce. They got very lucky on the 5th goal that Brown scored. Yes. So, I mean, you look at bounces both ways. I think it came down to Skinner was a little bit better in net than Ottinger was.
I thought so, too.
That was a big difference. Also, things to look at in this game. I don't remember Evan Bouchard out in the last 5-6 minutes of this hockey game. They rolled Emberson and Kulak, and then Wallman and Nurse, who were outstanding partners.
They were awesome.
They were both awesome. Nurse was excellent in this game, and Wallman, what an addition he has been to this team. So it was a good night. Connor McDavid looks, in the last couple games, looks more like the 97 that we usually see. Hyman tonight was the Hyman that we usually get. Leon is just Leon. And then on the back end, though, the addition of Wallman, that gives the others two very good top pairings going forward. It was a good night. Dallas is good. I thought Rantanen was excellent in this hockey game for the Dallas Stars.
How about Harley?
I'm a huge fan of Harley. I was excited when he got the call to Team Canada. He was probably deserving of being there before that call. He'll be on the Olympic team next year for Team Canada. He's an excellent defenseman. I mean, I would love to see 7 games with these two teams going in the playoffs.
I wouldn't. I couldn't handle 7.
Oh, I could. That's good hockey. This is what I want to watch.
I'm having fun with you. You know that.
But the Dallas Stars, it's just unfortunate that one of Dallas or Colorado is probably going to be out in the first round, and those are two excellent hockey clubs. But this was another building block for the Oilers. It wasn't without some struggles and some mistakes, but what we've seen in the past with the Edmonton Oilers, when they've had struggles or mistakes, they found ways to correct or found ways to get by, and tonight they did with some winger scoring in the top 6 and a little bit of extra depth scoring on the game-winning goal by Connor Brown.
27-58 tonight, Darnell Nurse plus 3, and 24-40 for Wallman. That was the top pairing tonight.
Well, and they were by far the best pairing. Again, if you've I looked, there's only Evan Bouchard played 5 minutes in the third period. I do not remember him out near the end of the hockey game, and Paul Coffey decided to go with his best, and tonight, that Wallman, he just skates so well. He looks so under control, and Nurse is Nurse. Nurse just continued a resurgence from what we saw from last year to this year. He's a completely different player, and if the Oilers want to go anywhere in the playoffs, they need Nurse playing the way he is right now. Excellent game for Darnell Nurse.
All right, well, and I mean, the way this is shaping up, you can see what's going to happen here. Ekholm comes back, likely plays with Bouchard. Right?
Yep.
You've got Nurse and Wallman together, and then Kulak and Emerson is Kulak's had a good year, and again, he had some tough moments. I thought he was okay tonight. The Bouchard thing, I don't think we should be surprised by this. This has been Evans. There's something off with his game.
Yep,
there is
100%.
I don't know. You tell me how much does. I mean, he's probably like the Oilers going to Buffalo next. Evan Bouchard. Look, I'm the biggest Evan Bouchard fan of all the media. Okay. He is not Rasmus Dahlin. Rasmus Dahlin is the best player that plays in every situation. He's the best player in the Buffalo Sabres by a mile.
Yep.
He makes $11.6 million. He's not sitting there, padding his stats via secondary assists in the power. Now, Evan made an awesome pass for
Arvidsson. That was a great play.
That was a great play. Yeah. He has not been at the level that he was last year in the playoffs, but he's still a really good defenseman. But guess what? He's better when he's with Ekholm too.
Oh,
and I just wonder, Rob, I'm going to ask you now. It's different now because we're in a cap season. The money's different. Do you think he's pressing because he's playing for a contract this year? What do you think?
Well, most players do. There's a long history of players that have their best seasons in contract years. And when it's one of those ones when things are going well, you just feed off that confidence and everything's good and you feel good coming to the rink and you want to be out there because I got a big contract year. But if things go sideways, God, it weighs on you. I mean, you're thinking, okay, this is the year I'm going to play like I did last year, and all of a sudden I'm going to get an 8-year deal at $10 million a year. It's going to be awesome. And when things go sideways, and all players are human too, and they read social media, and they read media, and they hear what's being said, and every player knows.
And it's not always pretty right now for him.
No, it's not. And the thing is, every player knows if he's playing well or he's not. Connor McDavid, what's he, 4th in league scoring, came out and said, I'm not playing the way I want to. I mean, he's like, and this is a guy that's having a really good year, but you always know if you're playing well or not. Evan Bouchard is still a young player. Confidence We've seen that throughout his career. When he makes a mistake early in a game, it affects him as the game moves on because his confidence sags a bit. And when he has a really good first period, he's excellent for the whole game because the confidence boosts them. And it's really hard playing that way. And that's why, especially goaltenders in defense, you have to have a very short memory. Because if you let things bother you, it just festers and all of a sudden affects every part of your game. Evan Bouchard has the capability of being a very good defenseman in this league. We know that because we've seen that. But the problem is when you've set the bar higher, you've got to reach that bar because the expectations from fans, from media, from coaches, from teammates are that you meet that more often than not. And unfortunately for Evan, he hasn't this year.
The Oilers also didn't get a power play tonight, and Dallas got back into this game partially because of their third power play of the game. That's the one sort of downer for Edmonton. And the thing is, they scored late on both power plays at goals. They had 3 in the game, and the 2 power plays they got were in the final 25 seconds of the power play.
Well, you know what they have also is, they have a Rantanen who's the Oilers, they score late in power plays a lot of the time because Connor and Leon stay on the ice the whole time, and all of a sudden you usually against a good power play, if you can get through the first minute, you've beat their best players, and now you're getting their second unit. But when you play against Edmonton, Connor, Leon, the whole power play, all of a sudden you're like, there's no reprieve. And you saw that tonight with Dallas. The tired group was out there killing, and Rantanen's still on the ice. He is an elite hockey player, and he takes advantage of the second or third penalty killing units of a team like the Oilers' best players do. And we saw that tonight with a couple late power play goals. And you're right, that got Dallas back in the game, gave them some life.
Which they didn't have a lot of.
No, they didn't. Well, it was 5-1. Well, 2 of the Oilers' goals came off of great scoring chances by the Dallas Stars that there was a save or a great defensive play, and bang, the Oilers come back the other way. The McDavid goal is a perfect example. That was a goal-scoring chance by Dallas that 6 seconds later is in the back of the net of the Dallas Stars. And what is it, Labishkin? Can you imagine what's going through his head as he sees Connor coming full speed?
Well, I mean,
all he's thinking in his head is, I hope Connor toe picks. I hope Connor toe picks because there is zero chance I'm going to be able to stop him. And I felt for him because there was absolutely zero that kid could do when McDavid's coming at him 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, well, I mean, in fairness to Labushkin, he's like, how do I get in the mid-ice like this? I got a chance along the boards. I got no chance here. Rob, we'll talk to you on Monday where we're going to, Cam and myself are going to be in your favorite stop in the tour, Buffalo.
Well, no, it's not. It's not even close. It would be 32nd.
Really?
Well, no. Yeah, actually, I think it would be 32nd. I've never had a lot of fun in Buffalo. But I used to play in the old OAD, and that was a boring rink to play in, too.
And they were tough back then, were they not? Because they were really...
I played for Pittsburgh. We weren't tough at all, so every team seemed tough to beat.
I mean, when they had, in your second tour, did they not have, like, Rob Ray and Barnaby and those guys at that time?
I actually know my second tour, Barnaby was on my team.
Oh, well, that was perfect.
That was awesome. He was a great guy to play cards with. I always took his money.
I'll have to remind him of that the next time we do an event with him. Thanks, Brownie.
Sounds good.
All right, there you have it. Card Shark Rob Brown joining us in the Rogers postgame show. The Oilers beat the Dallas Stars by a score of 5-4. The things you learn.
At Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, they recommend pairing locally distilled spirits and their ice-cold beer selection with... And Oilers win! Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud partners and fans of the Edmonton Oilers. Please enjoy responsibly.
When the Oilers are on the ice, the big hits are a part of the game. But they shouldn't be a part of your drive. If you've been injured in a car collision, let James H. Brown & Associates and their over 200 years of combined injury law experience help you. Locally owned and proud Edmonton Oilers fans, James H. Brown & Associates is ready to support you with their unrivaled experience, unrivaled results, and unrivaled commitment. When accidents happen, head to jameshbrown.com.
Businesses deserve the best protection against cyber threats. Alltech offers state-of-the-art IT and cybersecurity solutions to safeguard digital assets. The team of experts at Alltech are dedicated to providing the highest level of security, ensuring that data remains safe and operations are seamless. With Alltech, businesses can focus on growth while the rest is handled. From advanced threat detection to comprehensive data security, Alltech has it covered. Choose Alltech for reliable and effective cybersecurity. Visit alt-tech.ca now to learn more.
At Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, they recommend pairing locally distilled spirits and their ice-cold beer selection with... And Oilers win! win! Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud partners and fans of the Edmonton Oilers. Please enjoy responsibly.
This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Smart Play of the Night's brought to you by Catelli Smart Pasta with all natural ingredients. It's the smart move for your next meal. Look for the box the next time you shop. We're going to give it to Jake Wallman, 24:40 time on ice tonight with a long stretch pass, almost a long bomb over the top of the head of the defender. And Zach Hyman skates into it and scores his second of the game. So Wallman to Hyman. Hyman with a pair, added an assist as well. Wallman and Nurse were stellar in tonight's game. We go to the out-of-town scoreboard, and there is 26 seconds left down in Bakersfield. They are currently up by a score of 3-2. Against Tucson, the net is empty as we speak, and they're just about to have a D-zone draw. So by the time I finish the rest of the out-of-town scoreboard, I will tell you the Edmonton Oil Kings won 6-3 last night against Kelowna. They claim a playoff spot tomorrow here at Rogers Place. They will take on the Swift Current Broncos. National Hockey League. Nate McKinnon scored twice in the third period, got the game winner, added an empty netter. And the Maple Leafs have dropped 3 in a row. They lose 7-4 in Colorado. Islanders double up the Sharks 4-2. A hat trick for the Nashville Predators. Steven Stamkos, he got the GWG and OT, got all 3 goals. Preds beat the Blackhawks by a score 3-2. Quentin Byfield scored the GWG and OT as the LA Kings knocked off the St. Louis Blues. The final score 2-1. Calgary. Shutout performance from Dustin Wolf. They beat the Montreal Canadiens 1-0 Florida. They are rolling right now. They're a wagon. They shut out the Buffalo Sabres 4-0. 4-0 for Boston over Tampa. Ottawa, a 4-3 victory as Brady Tkachuk scores twice, including the game winner. Ottawa knocks off the Rangers 4-3 in that game. The Rangers were up 3-1 at one point. Seattle against a listless Flyer squad. Final score 4-1. That is your out-of-town scoreboard. We will tell you Bakersfield has held on for a 3-2 victory over Tucson tonight in the American Hockey League. Here at Rogers Place, the Oilers built up a 5-1 lead. They hold on for a 5-4 victory over the Dallas Stars. This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Play Alberta has hundreds of casino games right at your fingertips. Join thousands discovering why Fortune Coin is one of Alberta's most popular games. Fill your reels with golden coins. Multiply your prizes up to 6 times and turn good spins into legendary ones. Land the Fortune Coin symbol to win cash. Trigger the jackpot. Launch the free spins bonus and watch as the dragon takes over your screen. New players get 100 free spins only on playalberta.ca. Claim your offer today. If you gamble, use your game sense.
Get ready to live sky high. Sky Signature Suites offers remarkable units for rent featuring sophisticated floor plans, designer finishes, and breathtaking views. Experience resort-like amenities including a full-time concierge, yoga and fitness studios, golf simulator, plus indoor and outdoor lounges for you to live your best life. Visit SkySignatureSuites.com and make your home high above the ordinary.
Let's go to the out-of-town, or check that. Let's go to the Molson Cup 3 Stars, presented by Molson, the official beer of the Edmonton Oilers. Whether it's Canadian Ultra Export or Sailors of Molson with your name on it, you must